Ladies and gentlemen, we are back here in Tokyo, live from Bandai Namco Entertainment headquarters. Here, Namcop HQ, man. I'm here with the one and only Michael Murray, not Rip. Michael Murray, he's here. We're going to be talking, of course, about Tekken 7. There's a lot of stuff we could talk about, but let's go into the match that we have up on the main stage right now. I believe we have a legend. We have Zexu using Devil Jin, of course. Been a long-time Devil Jin player since as far back as I can remember, even before Devil Jin was Devil Jin, right?
Yeah, he wasn't playing for quite some time. He came back for 7, actually. Very classic player.
So we just got, we were talking a little bit earlier. It was nice to kind of catch up. But how about that Evo, man? Evo was fun. We had such a great, I think, celebration of just, Tekken and the Tekken fans there at the event. There was a lot of cool stuff going on that entire weekend. And you guys just announced the Big Bomb Season 2. That's going to be happening. A lot of people, of course, have been waiting for that. I mean, how do you feel?
I feel great. I mean, I'm always really stressed out trying to prepare all this stuff, working on it, maybe a half a year, maybe more before anyone ever hears about it.
Yep.
And like most people on Twitter going like, screw this, screw that, blah, blah, blah. I can't say anything because people read into it and be like, oh my God, there's going to be Tekken 8 coming or whatever, So
it's hard. I know you and Harada especially, it's so hard when you guys have to balance what you say to the fans to not like give them an idea of what you've been working on or what you guys have already worked on.
Right.
But the thing that I'm always happy about is like, none of this stuff leaks. That's always the important stuff. Like, the fans were surprised. They all had the moment to like really enjoy the announcement. And people, you were there in the crowd. People are super excited.
I was quite, excited about it. I saw some announcements before we went on stage, right? People seem pretty hyped for that. The Caliber announcement was before ours.
Yeah, Astaroth and Seong Mina coming back in Soul Calibur 6.
That was a lot more popular than honestly I thought it would be because they're existing characters or returning characters.
Legacy, I mean, at a hardcore event like EVO, it's all about, people like what they know, right? But obviously you guys announced that 2 Legacy characters, Anna Williams and Lei Wulong, returning in Tekken 7 here as part of the Season 2 pass. But not just that, newcomer, The Walking Dead's Negan joins the fight. And so, that one's crazy. That is actually a bit, no one expected that. We kind of, I know we knew about it for a while, but no one really expected that. I don't know, can we even talk about how the timing worked out for that? It's like, I know you guys were talking to the guys over The Walking Dead for a while, but no one knew that like that announcement almost didn't happen.
Right. So we wanted to do a Season 2 for quite some time, and Harada and I had always been kind of discussing what we would do if it came about. And we were able to make that happen because the game's doing quite well. People are supporting it, is why we were able to now add characters that people were looking forward to. So we had to cover those bases first. But then, for people who don't main those characters, what's in it for me? That kind of mentality. And I was thinking a lot about it. We had the Akuma first, we announced. Then after that, we announced Geese. And then people thought, this is really tight. We like the villains. They fit well in Tekken. Who's going to be the 3rd character, in the previous season pass?
Yep.
Noctis. Of course, he was really hype. A lot of people were excited when we announced the finals. But it seemed like reading online, a lot of people were expecting another villain from a video game franchise, which, I kind of understood. And I thought, well, who do you follow up with? You've got Akuma, Geese, 2 of my personal favorite characters. Harada and I have been talking for quite some time how we love those. And then I'm like, Negan, man. I was like, Harada, let's do Negan. I've been a fan of that series for quite some time. But it was kind of out of reach. It's like a big Hollywood-like franchise. How do you even approach these people? And so the idea had been there for quite some time, but we never had the vehicle to make it happen until someone at Bandai Namco America, one of the biz dev guys, just joined the company. And I said, this is something I really want to do. He said, hey, okay, I can do that. And that's how it just kind of kicked it off.
It was kind of impressive, the timeline. I mean, I wish we could go into more details on how this thing happened, but it literally happened just at the right time.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how much people know about these big companies like Bandai Namco or AMC, but it's not like me and Harada going, hey, I love AMC, I love your series, let me use Negan. I did make the pitch actually to the AMC guys, it was me, but it's contracts going through legal.
Oh
and
yeah,
all this
there's a lot of back and forth. The things that people never get to see, but that's tough. I mean, the business world is brutal when it comes to things, especially things that require timing.
And we always knew we wanted to do it at EVO. I sent them the trailer, the feedback from Geese. You know, we announced them. I think it was Tasty Steve and those guys going crazy.
Reaction? Yeah.
And I was like, this is what we can do for your character. And so we always had EVO in mind kind of as the reveal for that.
Yeah, and then, you know, if people have been paying attention at all, I mean, since even Tekken 7, the idea of Tekken 7, it all started at EVO. You guys have always announced big things at the event. You don't want it to get lost at events like E3. I mean, while E3, I mean, it's a great platform and everything, but, you know, everyone does announcements at E3, right? So you guys are obviously really catering to the hardcore fans and the people that watch. You know, we had 187,000 people watching Tekken 7 Finals, which is amazing because that set records for Tekken in general, not just viewing, but I mean, 1,500 people entered the tournament. That's the biggest second tournament in history, again, at EVO. So
Harada himself entered the tournament, right?
Which was really cool. You entered the tournament
yeah,
too,
I
right?
did too.
So that was really fun. I entered too. I got disqualified. I didn't win one match, so tied for last.
Yeah, so I mean, it's just Tekken has gotten a lot of positive feedback. It's doing really well. So now we don't have to go to a E3 or Gamescom or whatever. We can focus more on community events and show some of the cool stuff that people get excited there.
So obviously Season 2 as a big thanks to, of course, all the fans for supporting it, because if it wasn't for the fans supporting the game and, you know, the previous season, this probably wouldn't have happened. So a big thanks to everybody that helped make that possible and bought the game and spread the love of the game. You guys know, I mean, we have more people watching Tekken than ever. I thought for a while when Tag 2 was the main game that I thought Tekken, compared to, like, you know, other fighting games, wasn't in a good place. But now I can no longer say anything bad about it. I think we're in a good place and we're only growing. It's one of the few games in the space that is growing. Wow, cameraman. But yeah, so real quick, back to the match. We have Breadman going up against Tanukana from Cyclops Gaming.
I don't know Breadman. Is he one of the more well-known players in Korea?
I want to know about well-known, but he has played in a few TWT events. So we've seen him recently at the TWT event in Korea. I know he tried to go to a few other events as well. But he's one of the few Noctis players that we'll see. So actually, man, we've seen like 3 Noctis players already the past block. So he's probably one of those guys that was happily a happy customer from the season pass.
Hell yeah!
I'm glad to see him.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like he's just not used as much as what we see from Geese and Akuma.
Why do you think that is?
Personally, I think he doesn't have a lot of variety. He doesn't have a lot of the unique character traits and move traits that Akuma and Geese have.
Right.
That's just personally what I think. I mean, also he's very linear, and usually when a character's really linear, they have to have something else that's really good to balance it out. I mean, he has a lot of unique things. Like, a lot of people probably don't know, like, you can't low parry his sword attacks. You can't. He has just a lot of really unique things. I mean, he has the 2D jump like the other characters do, but he doesn't have like a meter. He doesn't have anything special in that regard. He just, like, once you've played him and kind of learned his moveset, it doesn't really feel like he has, like, kind of an evolution of the character or being able to take it to the next level like the other characters do. Because, you know, with Akuma and Geese, you could learn, like, crazy combos with them that do, like, 80% damage if you wanted to with the resources.
Right.
But with Noctis, it's like you have to play him the same no matter what, whether you have a lot of life or no life.
Yeah. I think part of it was intentional, you know, because we thought that a lot of people who weren't necessarily playing much Tekken would pick him up because they came from Final Fantasy background, etc. So part of it's
he missed the rage art.
I know.
But, you know, that's the thing, too, is, like, you guys talk about balance. I mean, balance is not only for the hardcore gamers. Balance is also for, you know, the casual fan that just wants to learn to play the game, right?
Right.
It's hard to find a fun balance with a competitive balance. And I think if you're kind of catering to this towards the Final Fantasy fan or the fan of Final Fantasy 15 that might be getting into Tekken, you guys did a great job of transitioning the character, because he plays just like his, or he has moves that are obviously referenced from the game Final Fantasy 15.
Right.
But I mean, I like what you guys did with them. I won't use them because I'm a Tekken player, you know. So
I get it.
That's just my feeling, at least. I'm sure everyone has different feelings on him. I mean, it's the first of his kind, really, in this type of game.
I understand how you feel. I mean, it's like we were talking earlier. I've been playing Akuma for the past 6 months, and then I returned to Devil Gene recently, and it feels good because, you know, I'm a Tekken player, I guess. So it's fundamental, and it feels much more natural.
I will say this, you know, like, fighting against Noctis and learning the character how to use Noctis is actually a really good base level, maybe a teaching standard for a lot of fighting gamers. Like, since a lot of his moves are so linear, fighting against him will really teach people how to, you know, sidewalk and sidestep and stuff like that. So I actually use him as a good reference tool for a lot of players to like learn how to fight.
Makes sense.
Wow, last hit. Oh, that hit. Oh man, she is getting. That should be dead. Oh, this. Okay, never mind. I forgot about the last hit. Forgot about the last hit. My bad. Anyways, I want to ask you a little bit more about season 2. So, how it personally, like, how involved were you with the process of not only picking the characters, but also the design this time around? Because a lot of people already saw, you know, the initial design for both Anna and for Lei.
Right.
They look very different from they did in the previous games in Tag 2.
Well, I was involved quite heavily, actually. The Tekken team, you know, we have 150 to 200 people on the team at peak development times. But in general, we have a core group of, well, the people who are known out there, you know, me, Harada, Nakatsu, Motohiro, the producer, and then a few kind of the team leaders, I guess you would call them.
Yep.
And we have these meetings that we have on a weekly basis, and that's where we kind of flesh out, you know, current goals, but also long-term strategy stuff. So that's where a Season 2 idea came up with, and then...
Which is really a first of its kind for Tekken, right?
Right. I mean, we never really did much DLC. Like Harada was saying, Tag 2, we had some in the first 3 months, and then not much after that.
Yeah, but I mean, all that was really kind of like planned with the launch of the game, right?
Yeah, it's just extension of the original product. Where this time it's games as a service is kind of the key word that you hear in gaming a lot more now, where people, they want to continue to play their favorite games, so you have to continue to update it with content. That content, you have, you know, 100 some people working on the game. Obviously, you can imagine how much that costs to develop. You can't just keep developing for 2 years after the game's release on the cost of the package alone. So I don't think that many people expect that. There's a few on Twitter that do, but I think most people are more knowledgeable about that.
Yeah, you know, I mean, I know there were initial comments that, you know, Harada's intention was to, of course, make any future legacy characters free, and I know he mentioned that before, but I mean, just the reality of the development business is like, most of the team that worked on Tekken 7 aren't even part of the project anymore. I mean, most of those guys are doing different things within the company or within other projects for other companies. It's like, I would say personally, just, you know, knowing what I know is like impossible for anyone to expect this content to be free. That's just not how it works. I mean,
right.
If it was, I mean, obviously that would never get green-lighted from management kind of thing.
Well, like you mentioned, it's a big company, so the team members have to work on all kinds of different games. So to keep the core staff like Mishi Master and some of the more important people we need, this kind of Season 2 also makes a lot of sense because it keeps them working on new content, but also working on the game balance. Like we announced, along with the patch, along with the DLC 2, we're going to have a game patch as well, which will update the balance and add some new stuff as well.
Yeah, so we saw that in the trailer. I mean, there were just like little clips. I mean,
digging a hole for myself right here.
We saw like a wall bounce tactic similar to what Geese has with his full charge back too.
Right.
We saw new rage drive for certain characters. We saw Lei had a rage drive for almost every single stance.
Each stance, yeah.
So it's exciting times for Tekken because, I mean, new stuff inbound, right? New stuff coming. Well, Tanokana evened it up there. I hate to, not really trying to ignore their matches, just, you know, there's a lot to catch up on, especially when
You're so excited about Season 2, right?
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure I speak on everyone's excited about it. So I actually really like, I saw the character story profiles that went out on the Japanese side at least.
For Lei and Anna,
For Lei and Anna, I think it's sick. So we kind of have an idea of why Nina's wearing a wedding dress now.
Right.
It kind of solves that, and then with Lei's design, is completely different from kind of like what he looked like. He was more of a homage to kind of like Jackie Chan in the past, but he has a much more unique look. Is there any inspiration behind that?
Well,
he's wearing the Skajan and.
We look at, that's actually me, Harada, and Nakatsu work with the art director, Imura-san, on different concepts to show for the character. And I think Harada mainly did the most of the input for which direction on Lei.
Oh, nice.
It was kind of, you know, he's been in the game for so long, but he still looked like he was, what, 20 years old, so.
Yeah, he still looked like a young guy, I would say.
And we realized that people kind of expect their characters to look the same throughout the series, for some people, right? but a growing majority of the people want realism. So, you know, after 20 years, should he look more old? And so we tried to re-envision him at a more mature age. And I think we did a good job. And he doesn't have the Chinese, I don't know what you call it, the traditional garb that he had for Tekken 2, etc.
Yep.
It's more of an updated kind of what you might see from a cop who's on a mission somewhere, or, you know, in his private time. Because you saw the story, right? He's more, he wasn't so much into the police work. More recently, he's transitioned to his fanboy activities of...
Wow, she just popped off.
Wow.
She's like super happy. But she was able to take out, of course, Redman from Korea. That was a very emphatic victory pose that she just did. She scared me. I thought she was going to throw her stick.
That would be interesting.
It would be, but for winning, maybe? I don't know. But she'll, of course, we'll see her a bit later on. I mean, she's still traversing through the brackets. We're going to try to get our next matches up as well.
Tanukana, one of the favorites here.
Yeah, maybe one of the fan favorites. I don't know about favorites to win the tournament. She has a tough road ahead of her. It's been a real long time since we've seen her in her place really high. Oh, man, this is... Dude, there are so many Noctis players. Are you serious? We just had one on stage, and there's another one playing out in the pools. Is this like the Noctis pool?
I think the Japanese players probably said there's a one-chan ari. One-chan means one chance. And they say, like, if you use a lesser-known character,
you have a better chance?
Yeah.
Well, maybe. I mean, obviously, Noctis and Geese, not in the arcade version of Tekken right now. Tekken, arcade version of Tekken is probably what most of these players are used to. So these guys are trying to scumbag their way to victory.
Well, we saw that with Akuma when he first came out.
And
there's actually a lot of Akuma here today, too.
Yeah.
And then Geese at EVO, there was a ton of Geese.
Oh, yeah. And, you know, the Western players really embraced using Geese as well, and a lot of them use that character. Even the Koreans, like, you know, Kokuma uses them.
You don't see many Japanese. I think Pekos is the most well-known
He's the most
player.
well-known one that uses them as well, yeah.
I don't honestly know any well-known Noctis players at the moment. Are there any?
No, I don't think so.
Good pick, though, with Paul. You know, the range on Noctis, you can kind of negate that a bit with the range on Paul's Death Fist.
Not just his Death Fist, you know, the third hit getting blocked of the demo man. Actually, a lot of the stuff is like launch punishable by Noctis at most ranges. He's able to do his down forward 2 launch starter.
That move
covers so much ground.
Especially like when you're playing Akuma and if you're throwing fireballs, go right through it, boom, get hit by that. What about you? Who are you playing a lot? King?
Lately?
Yeah.
You know, I was practicing a lot leading up to EVO, using mostly King and Eddie. And because I got disqualified at EVO, and I haven't really been playing. But, you know, I watch Tekken streams every night. People probably see, like, I always pop my head into different streams and different chat rooms throughout the day. But I know Harada does that lately. He's been tweeting a lot more community streams lately. But, you know, I've been wanting, since the Season 2 announcement, I'm more looking forward to just using Lei. I want to really try him out. I used Lei a lot in Tekken 3. So
you did?
Yeah, Tekken 3, he was one of my tournament characters. So I'm looking forward to trying him out again. You know, I didn't really use him in Tag 2 at all, and in Tekken 6 at all. So I'm looking forward to using him in 7.
Should be interesting. You know, a lot of the well-known Lei players, Suiken or even Furumiza here, have kind of moved on to different characters.
Well, they had to. They had no choice.
Right. See if they come back or not. Should be pretty interesting.
Yeah.
I hope they do. I mean, he looks like an interesting character. Oh.
So winners final. So Amigo, he actually got, I believe he got first place at Psy, was it? But at
did he?
Yeah, the precursor event for EVO Japan last year, or no, 2 years ago maybe. Yeah, Amigo's Jin using going up against Rencoin.
Rencoin's a interesting name. It's Japanese for continually putting in coins.
Oh yeah? So maybe he loses a lot? Is that it?
Well, no. I think the most well-known connotation is when you lose, you're supposed to get up, but they get heated and they put in another coin, so the person behind them is like...
the salty run back kind of put my coin back in, like, give me one more.
Yeah. Which is bad manners, but I see it a lot in Japan.
Oh, it happens all the time. Especially the online culture now of playing online. And there's no one else waiting. It's just, you know, people play online and then when they're done, they get off the machine.
Like a place in Kawasaki I like a lot that happens so often. And if I weren't on the dev team, I would have been like, man, you better get the...
Get off the machine, it's my turn.
But I can't, because then they'll write on the internet that, oh, that guy He's always translating for Hirata.
Well, they would know for sure because you're like the only white guy in the arcade, probably.
One of them, yeah.
Yeah.
So what about the Amigo? Do you know anything about him?
Yeah, he's a really solid Jin player. And you'll see he's you know, there's Jin's a really solid character. You know, a lot of people think that he's probably very close to being one of the best. I mean, he obviously doesn't have like something super powerful like, you know, Double Jin's Hell Sweep or anything like that. But he has the tools, you know, to be able to compete with almost everybody. And we've seen so many impressive Jin players. Like there was Run and Black, Book, Cherry Berry Mango.
Right.
And even Nee's been using Jin a lot in tournament as well.
But you need a whole new base of knowledge because of the parry, all the different opportunities that that creates.
Well, that's the thing. The
Right?
parry itself, in and out of itself, gives you opportunities that no other character can utilize. Like you can punish things that no one else can punish. So it's actually pretty cool. It has to. You have to be obviously more spatially aware.
Right.
You have to have a lot of game knowledge for that kind of stuff.
I remember I was going to try to pick him up once a few years ago. I think during 6 or Tag 2. And Jingu, you probably know him, player back in the day. He was like, no, you can't play Jin like this. You have to learn all of the different parry moves and whatever. So I was like, all right, that's too much trouble.
Much like everyone else, once Jin's style kind of split in after Tekken 4, I never went back to him. I used Tekken 4 Jin, and then in 5 I didn't use him at all.
Oh, so you used the overpowered Jin then.
Of course. I mean, who didn't, right? Who didn't? But it was a nice treat to see the classic Mishima style Jin come back with Devil Jin in Tekken 5.
He's always been my favorite character. I think I told you about when I first really started to learn Tekken when I was playing the balancing team every day. And crazy me, I picked up Devil Jin for my first character.
You went straight to an expert character.
Everyone was like, no, pick Paul. But yeah, it paid off after a year or so.
There's just something satisfying about, you know, landing a dashing electric God Fist into like a big combo.
So what do you think about this matchup between Xiaoyu and Jin?
You know, I think it's an interesting matchup. You know, Jin obviously has the tools to deal with Art of Phoenix. He's able to punish the Firecracker, the AOP sweep, no problem. And it really is going to come down to how the Xiaoyu player is playing, because there's a lot of different styles. Like, she's one of those characters where you have to play against mostly the player than the character.
Right.
Because she has so many different ways of playing. Like, is she AOP heavy? Is she going to go into rain dance a lot? Or what's going to happen? So Amigo, he's been really controlling the flow of the matchup, even though he did lose the first round, but it's kind of prevented Ling from really doing anything here. But the thing is with Xiaoyu is, like, because of AOP, she can usually control the pace of the matchup. And man, that was crazy. She just landed that counter hit 4 combo. But I mean, we'll see how this works out.
So you're talking about Amigo controlling the pace, and then
no, I mean, I feel like he is for the most part, because he's been using the electric and hook fist to kind of keep him off of him, but not just that, he's been using the forward 4 as well. Let's see, but with the life deficit right now, he's gonna have to go in. I mean, he does have rage, but it might not be enough.
KO.
There's the rounds even up right now.
Round 3. Fight.
Oh, there's the Hell Sweep, and that's the thing is, I think once Devil Jin starts landing those Hell Sweeps, it can
Jin?
Yeah, or I'm sorry, once Jin, I'm so used to Devil Jin doing Hell Sweeps, but once he lands the Hell Sweep, it completely changes everything about the game. Oh, look at nice sidestep there.
Yeah, I saw Nobi got hit by a few of those earlier when he's going against Book. It looked like he
who won between those two?
Book.
Ah, so did Nobi not switch to Steve?
He was playing Steve.
Oh, okay.
Book was having a hard time, but he adjusted, and Nobi got caught by a few of those Hell Sweeps, and that was it.
That's interesting because, you know, a lot of people will agree that Steve is probably Jin's worst matchup overall. And even Book has said that many times, that he hates fighting Steve. So for him to be able to beat Nobi, and, you know, he's lost to Nobi maybe the past 2 tournaments when Nobi switched to Steve.
3 times is what Gino was saying, right?
Oh, wow, yeah, there you go. So he was able to beat his demon, I guess.
Book's really been on a roll recently. He got, what, 7th at the Evo or something like that?
He got 5th, I think.
5th?
I think he got 5th, yeah. But impressive showing from the, you know, the young player from Thailand. I say young player, but, you know, he's been around. He was a high placer. I think he was the highest international player that wasn't Korean for the Tekken Tag 2 global tournament. And he placed very well there. And then throughout the course of Tekken 7, he's always been a contender in Asia. First really having an opportunity to travel this year with the Tekken World Tour.
Right.
So he's obviously been doing a great job representing his new sponsor in Alpha Red.
I guess we'll be seeing more gym players, right, and king players after Evo. You always see that kind of ebb and flow.
Yeah, you usually see that. So I think we saw a lot of king players already today. So we still only have one panda player in round two. He's still here, but I mean, you can't expect everyone to make a switch, right? I think it's a tall order for certain characters. But Amigo able to tie it up now. Let's see if he's able to, still continue the dominance here. He has some momentum going into this. Oh, the jump.
Wow.
Okay.
I never thought of that.
Yeah, to kind of negate the forward momentum of the roll. I like what I'm seeing here. Again, nice side steps. He knows exactly which way to go.
Is there something you can do against the back turn roll? And you just, if you try stuff,
he can. I mean,
right?
he can. There's a lot of things that he can do towards the back turn opponent, but usually Ling is at the advantage where she can kind of prevent what's going to happen, and she controls the outcome from there. And because of the parry, like let's say if he does parry the Cali roll or any of the options from it, he can usually get a can kick afterwards. So there's a lot of different options that he may have to be able to beat it.
Good spacing.
Yeah, able to close it out there. So getting the first round here in this final match. So you mentioned Harada-san should be here tomorrow as well, right?
Yep.
Looking forward to asking him. I really want to ask him like why he made those changes visually to the characters, because I think they're brilliant. I remember there was a lot of back and forth because you guys did probably the biggest visual change for characters with Tekken 4, and I guess there were some complaints from some of the longtime fans saying like, oh, you couldn't even recognize these characters kind of thing. So you guys kind of went back to basics for maybe, I would say for 5, 6, and Tag 1 or Tag 2. Characters pretty much look the same no matter what, right?
Right.
And then you guys finally started changing up, the outfits and the looks of a lot of these characters. Which is really cool.
And then people say they want the old ones, and then we ended up adding them partway through. It's you never please everyone.
Yeah, it's going to be impossible to do, but I mean, you guys obviously do a great job of trying to.
Well, keep in mind for the poor designers that, how tiring it might be to have the same design for 20 years, right?
Yeah, because I mean, you guys think about it, like for the designers, like this is like, these are their children, right? This is like the stuff that's seen by millions of people around the world.
I really like Anna's new costume. That was one that I saw the early concept sketch, and I thought it had a lot of possibilities.
Oh, yeah.
That's really a tough skill to take the concept sketch and to kind of envision what it's going to be like on a 3D model.
Yeah, actually, it's not one of those things where you could say, like, let's try to 3D all of them, but because you can't. Because I remember early on when we were looking at, like, some characters like, Miguel and Eddie and all that, you probably had, like, maybe 20 different outfits that you guys were trying to capture.
You saw a lot of those, right?
Yeah, you because I remember we were like talking about like which one do you think is gonna look good.
I actually picked Eddie. I was like, man, leopard skin and the leather pants.
Yeah, and that was really different because he's had such an iconic look of usually his Brazilian motif.
Yeah.
And that's kind of changed since Tekken 4. I mean, he became more of a, I guess, GQ like different kind of outfit, like kind of like a club goer outfit.
Yeah, like Devil Gene was one of the instances where the sketch looked really tight, but honestly, the 3D model isn't quite what I thought it would turn out to be.
Are you talking about the buckles and the zippers thing?
Yeah.
Yeah. That was very different. That was very different.
We had the story mode already we were working on. We knew that he was going to be restrained and kind of break free from it, and so we kind of, one of the goals throughout, not just Devil Gene, but the other characters.
Oh, you got that might be it. That is it.
Was to have an extension from the story setting into the actual game, the look of the character. So,
but yeah, so Amigo is going to be moving on. He makes it out on winner's side, right? That was the winner's final for that. Okay. Nice, and dude, that's going to be crazy. Once we get to our top 32 later on, we have so many good players in there already. Mostly I think Japanese players. Actually, we have a lot of Koreans, but it's kind of spread out right now. I mean, with 42 Koreans in the mix, most of them are actually playing each other in the pools. So is this
Korea? It's less than an hour by plane, pretty cheap. So
yeah, this is I think Tanukana playing right now. Not sure who she's playing against.
Oh.
So the guy she played first round, they're having a double Jeopardy situation now in loser's bracket, and he just bopped her the first match, or maybe the second
row,
match.
huh?
Wait, that's it? Are they done? Oh, is she out? I think they're getting up. Oh, Tanukana's out now. Oh no, she's in loser. Wait, no, she's done. Yeah. Anyways, that was short-lived. I mean, she just popped off on stage, but now she's out of the tournament. But man, I am excited to talk to, of course, you and Harada-san about more stuff that's going to be happening with Season 2. It just kind of revitalizes the whole Tekken scene because there's more to look forward to now other than just characters. We have a new update as far as like mechanics and balance and stuff like that. It's
yeah, I mean, I think we'll be seeing a lot of characters that we didn't previously see during the World Tour, hopefully.
Oh, okay, so okay. So I know
I'm
I'm going to say
I'm
last
like
year.
walking a fine line here.
Yeah, you are. But I mean, everyone knows, you know, there's been those woes. Like, I'd say last year is probably the best example of it. Is we saw a lot of Jack and Dragunov in the finals, and a lot of people were like, "Man, this is boring," kind of thing.
So, you know, luckily the mechanics have saved us, the slow motion and some other stuff.
That's true.
Remember that year of Tekken 6 with Bob versus Bob,
Bob,
right?
and Law. Yeah. The Dark Ages, man.
Oh,
I want to
man.
call them the Dark Ages.
Luckily, it's not to that extent.
Round 1.
So who do we have here?
I don't know. I just feel like someone at Square Enix paid these players off to use Noctis the whole damn tournament. There's way too many.
I told you, one chan. That's some Japanese remember, right? One chan.
One chance. One chance. Oh, this is Lohai, so the defending Evo
sweet.
champion. First on eSports Lohai.
Dude, man, the Korean players are so cool to me recently. It's like
Probably because they don't want their characters to get nerfed.
No, you remember
Okay.
that when I said something on a stream like who was it? Jonding was buff for Korean or something like that.
Ah, okay.
And like I think it was Eris picked up on it and just went to town with it, you know. So I thought they were gonna get, you know, kind of salty or whatever. But they're cool. Jonding is like, you know, he's always super cool to me.
Yeah, he's actually a really nice guy, even though he is an AD player.
Lohai, though, one of the best Shaheens in the world, though.
I would say the best Shaheen for sure. The only one able to win with him at, you know, at the highest level. You know, he uses a number of characters. You know, in his journey to become, you know, a really, really good Tekken player, even back in the Tekken 6 days, he used Brian, he used Law, and of course now finally Shaheen in Tekken 7.
Fight.
I always thought, I wonder what the Lohai came from. Like, you know, some of the characters' moves are called Lohai, like Josie's and Bruce's, the low kick into the high kick.
Oh, yeah.
I always thought he came from one of those characters.
We should ask. Oh, nice.
Ouch.
Able to get around. So Iki
Round 4.
finally getting around, getting on the scoreboard here, but Lohai is up right now. Oh, nice. Gets a good punish. That's an easy punish for Noctis there with the wall rising 2-2. Oh, missed the combo. Oh, it's 1-1 right now. Okay, sorry about that. Got the update.
So this one chance is paying off for some of these Noctis players. Huh?
Well, yeah, if he got a game to do, what if he makes a comeback? What if he sent the Evo champ to losers with Noctis? Uh-oh.
Against the best Shaheen in the world, right? And Shaheen
Yeah.
is supposed to be one of the more powerful characters.
Oh, counter hit. Gets the follow-up. What's he going to do? He's in the red. You got to be careful. Oh, that's punish.
Oh.
That is a punish. That is negative 20-something. That's super bad. Is he dead?
Not quite going to finish it, though.
Oh, what's he going to do? Oh, the rage drive mix-up. Oh, he risked it all there. Wow. He went for the big unsafe launcher. Got killed, but man, maybe he...
Playing a little too loose towards the end there.
Yeah, that was kind of weird. But anyways, Lohai staying alive. Now we're going to go to a main stage right now. We're going to see what match we have here. It looks like it's Zexu Deviljin going up against... This is the Lars player that just eliminated Tanukana. Ah, okay. It's Aoyama 333. What does the 333 stand for in Japanese? Is there any special connotation to it?
Not that I know of.
Okay.
Unless there's some kind of a command where you put down 4, down 4, down 4.
Maybe he just likes to mash low parry or duck. Aoyama 333 versus Xu. Okay, nice Weibu. Pushing towards the wall here, running slash kick. Oh, he got him. Is he going to go downstairs, though? That's the question. Yes, he is.
To the wall?
Ah,
Not
just
quite.
short of it. He missed the last. Oh, never mind. He gets it here. So 2 rounds to 1.
Round 4. Fight.
Hoping to see more from Zex here. He's one of my favorites.
All time, man. He's been a Jin slash Devil Jin player since like the beginning of time.
Him and Kudons are some of the most YouTube videos I've watched.
Actually, there's some classic matches between Kudons and Zexu from way back in the Tekken 5 days when they were playing each other. Oh. Nice. Able to close it out there. First match to Zexu.
Zix is one of those legend players, you know, they get together and hang out a lot. Him and Bancho, Jackler.
Okay.
This
The
one of
old
Tekken
boys.
guys, old school.
Yeah.
I think they had a team for Master Cup, right?
Yeah, the team
Maybe
old
that's
guys.
a different tournament.
I feel like it might have been Master Cup.
Get ready for the next battle.
Yeah, that's right, because Bancho wasn't on our team that year, I don't
Nope,
think.
he was not on the Namcop
Traitor,
team.
man.
You guys had to get me on the Namcop team.
Okay.
I didn't even win one round. It was so bad. I got to practice for this year's Master Cup.
It's such a cool event. You know, I lost to a player called Yuta, and I ended up following her on Twitter, and we became friends. And
Oh, nice.
no hard feelings, no salt
Round
there.
one.
Yeah, not at an event like Master Cup. I mean, even though there's a lot of the line, maybe more so for the people that come from different countries, right? That have like maybe the Korean teams or the Japanese teams. But I mean, that event just overall is just so much fun. Just fun in general. Nice celebration.
It's kind of cool, you know. I found out through Twitter later. She ended up marrying another Tekken player. When we've seen that quite a few times in Japan.
Yeah, you know, I've
actually.
seen quite a few weddings where they would have a Tekken machine at the wedding. Have you seen pictures and stuff like that? It's crazy.
Hell Sweep gonna lead to the combo.
The classic. It's actually nice to see, you know,
Nice.
more Deviljins that aren't cute Kudans in tournament because, you know, he's really the only one that we see in tournament play usually.
Yeah, you know, his combos and his playstyle is gonna be a bit different than Sudan's.
Yeah, actually, that's a big thing too. Is like you're gonna see. Okay, look at this combo. He went for the wall carry, but you're gonna see a lot of differences. You know, I think Mishimas are one of those characters where you can tell like, oh, that's Kudans, or you can tell it's someone else. And just when it comes down to execution and being able to move, there's a lot of differences with these characters, or these players, I should say.
I was gonna say he doesn't use the up forward format that much, but looks like he's going to that now.
Yeah, but of course, you know, not the best tracking move.
Yeah, you can walk right around it. Rip was talking about how badass it was earlier, but me and Kane kind of settled him into something else. You know?
Yeah, actually, you know, most of Deviljin's moves you can sidestep, right? I mean, there's only like maybe
Yeah,
one
the
or
Hell
two
Sweep,
moves.
that forward 4.
Yeah, it's just the first two hits of the Laser Scraper are probably the scariest tracking moves that he has.
And then whether you do the third hit or not, right?
Yep. Oh, there he landed. He got the second hit counter hit, able to confirm it. But he's kind of figured out that Aoyama started sidestepping, so he started pulling up the Laser Scraper. There's the Hell Sweep. What's he going to do with the side wall stun? Oh, second hit. He went for the Power Crush, it looked like. He hasn't been red, though. He's going to have to be careful. One solid hit could do a lot of hurt.
Zex is just kind of waiting back there, waiting for an opening.
Still waiting for it. Has an opportunity. Oh, the jump. I don't think that's what he wanted. No duck there on the second hit of down 4-2-1. Doesn't matter, man. They did a lot of damage there.
Round 4. Fight.
2 rounds to 1 here. Zek's looking to close it out. 1 round away from doing so. I have a feeling he's going to start going for the Hell Sweeps, man. I mean, Aoyama's just been kind of content with standing there. Testing it with these lows.
He's in the lead, so he doesn't seem like he's...
Oh, he was out of range.
Yeah.
But he definitely didn't block it. I'll say that. Oh, caught him.
It's going to hurt.
Yeah, that might kill. It should kill, actually.
KO.
All right, tied up on rounds. Going to the final round here in match number 2.
Fight.
Zek still has the advantage, but I mean, if Aoyama gets this round, this could be a big turn of events here in the matchup. Nice, good wall carry. This is the God Fist. He was probably going for the God Fist to the low kick afterwards. Ooh, here we go. I don't think he probably should have went the other way if he wanted to extend the combo and damage further. Has the wall. Got to be careful about even on life. Power Crush, not in time. That's the disadvantage of that Power Crush is it activates so slow. Oh, doesn't get the stop afterwards. Had a chance. What's he gonna do?
Still 0-1, so Zex has some breathing room here.
Oh, right when he pulled out the God Fist there, you heard it. He went, boom, dead.
Yeah.
The low kick. So
Pretty
we're gonna
tight
go.
Lars, though. You don't see many in the tournaments.
Yeah, one of those characters we don't see. You know, there's actually, even though we see a lot of the characters in tournaments, you know, throughout the entire broadcast, there's just not a lot of characters we see in tournament at all. Maybe 1 or 2 specialists, but we've seen a good variety today. I mean, I'm really impressed with how many Hwarang, how many Noctis we've seen.
Lots of Noctis.
And, you know, there's been a lot of King play as well.
Maybe I should ask Mishi Master to give Lars back his down forward, too, huh?
Oh, his old one, the good one,
Yeah.
the one that stunned on counter hit. I think a lot of people missed that move.
He got nerfed in so many stages, you know, the
Round
back
one.
one as well.
You know what? It's just because you made him so good in 6. He was really good in that game.
Yeah, I used him in tag too.
Oh, in Tag 2, everyone used them.
This was my team actually, Devil Gene and Lars.
Oh, you were one of those guys. I'm sure a lot of you
I
had a
like
lot
the
of
players
complaints.
though, you know. I mean, I like the characters themselves.
Oh,
Lars
yeah.
was the one I picked up for 6. I always pick up a new character in each installment.
Oh, this time you actually picked up a few. You used Josie, you used Akuma.
Yeah.
Round two.
So you just like-
Kazumi a bit too, actually.
nice. Okay. But now Aoyama has the lead. Goes for the big low there, able to get it. Oh, second hit, able to confirm there. Down 4-2-1. Drops the
Oh.
combo.
A lot of drop combos from this Lars player.
At the very least, he's been controlling the spacing for the stage. You know, he's very defensively sound here, and it's been working out. You know, Zex has been trying to kind of get inside defensively. He hasn't been able to do it. He's always been kind of outside of range of the hell sweep. He's been keeping a good space between them. Just the right space, trying to not get clipped, not get comboed.
Zek's trying to make something happen here.
Oh no, he's gonna get punished. Nice, perfect punish there, able to close it out. And Aoyama 1 round away from
Sealing it off, huh?
eliminating Zex here. This is loser's bracket action. All right, standing 2 into 4-3+4. Gets the wall here, doesn't get the God Fist
Again.
though. He's gonna have to start making a comeback here. Delay, gets the wall
punish.
standing. Probably could have got the knockdown there.
Yeah, it's 13, right?
Yeah, he could go while standing 1-4 for the knockdown. That's going to be it. Gets the Demon Steel Pedal follow-up. That does hit grounded.
Round 4.
2 rounds to 1. Zex looking to tie it up here and take it to maybe a final round. Sidestep attack. Goes for the lows. He's chopping away. You know, I think he's trying to force Aoyama here to start ducking. He's been using a lot of the generic low kick. That in combination with a lot of Devil Jin's other tools like the Wraith kick, the 4-4, that's able to land. Oh, big counter hit. He dropped
What?
again.
Again.
The hesitation there from Aoyama, he's unable to get anything out of it, and that was a huge miscalculation. Because he could have had close to 40% God just with that. Okay.
That wave dash, man, that's Zex.
Yeah, he likes to show it off. He's able to do it. But, I mean, hopefully he'll be able to make it useful because he hasn't been able to get any mix-ups from his crouch dash canceling.
Yeah, someone like Zex will cancel into the while standing too.
And
Which
get
is
it
really
blocked all the
dangerous.
time. He's going to have the pressure here. Oh, he's going to have to be careful. Mix up. No. Oh, that's it. That's done. Able to get the counter hit there on the knee.
So much for the legend.
Legends will never die. They'll come back for another tournament. Anyways, Aoyama will be moving on in the tournament. If you guys are tuning in right now, you're watching the Tokyo Tekken Master event here. We're live from Bandai Namco headquarters. I'm here with everyone's favorite Namcop, Michael Murray. We're just talking about, you know, of course, doing commentary on the matches. We were talking a little bit about Season 2, which was just announced during EVO. I'm super excited, of course. Lei and Anna coming back, and on top of that, more characters coming back. We don't know which the other characters are, and then Negan from The Walking Dead. Good time to be a Tekken fan because we have more stuff to look forward to as it comes, or whenever that is. I know you guys have been mentioning coming soon.
Right. The funny thing is, you know, before EVO, I would meet them and they'd be like, hey, what's up? Give me this, give me that in Tekken. Now that Season 2 is announced, it's all about characters. It's like, oh, give me Bruce. Some of the Koreans earlier, like, oh, Ganryu. And I'm like,
Ganryu? Who?
Really? I'm like,
Other
Harada
than
wants it, you know? He needs an excuse to put him in.
Harada, a lot of people don't know that Ganryu is one of Harada's favorite characters.
Right. But he's like the
To
bottom
use.
of the popularity poll, so.
I would say him and Wang and maybe Jinpachi are probably, like, popularity-wise, are on the bottom, use-wise.
Right?
Yeah.
But, you know, Jinpachi's probably the top out of those
Well, because he
three.
was the best character. Like, character-wise,
That
he was
14
the
frame.
strongest. Yeah. 14 frame, down forward too.
Kuro actually used him a bit.
Everyone used him.
He used to dress up
If
as
there's
him.
a character that Bronson used, he was good enough.
Yeah. I don't know, but it's funny because I thought everyone would say Lei or Anna. And,
Those were the two most popular, probably.
right? But, you know, they were saying, like, especially the Koreans, they were like, Gandu is Athena. And that wouldn't have been my guess, you know.
From the Koreans? No, it definitely wouldn't be my guess.
He
But
said Bruce, and I was like, no, I want Bruce. I just don't have the support there to ask the team for him, you know? Because when I say it, it's like they figure, oh, he's just saying because he's Muay Thai.
Yeah, you always like
whatever,
Bruce,
blah,
right?
blah. But, you know, he's just a fun character, and that satisfying back two is just so much fun.
Bone cruncher.
I love that move, and I love his, it's not very useful in tournament, but the multi-part throws that he has is really
Oh yeah,
cool
that's
too.
actually really cool and really flashy. I mean, he had quite some variety. He had a lot of different multi-throws. I missed that because I used to do those in Tag 1, and even in Tekken 2 he had those multi-throws.
And actually, I don't think I was doing Muay Thai when I first picked up Bruce, you know, just casually. But then when I started learning more about Muay Thai, I saw a lot of the moves that he does are actually like the Passart stance, you know, where he does he goes into his stance.
Yeah.
That's actually something we do. The elbows that he does, the while standing 1-2. A lot of those moves are actually real, and like the cartwheel kick. That's actually the trademark of a really famous Muay Thai fighter called. He's one of the Senchai. He's one of the more famous ones.
Oh, nice. All right, so Lohai back on the main stage here. He's going up against Aoyama, who we just saw. Wait, who said Lohai to losers? That's my question.
We didn't see it on the main stream anyways.
I don't think we did, but did I miss that? We'll find out. Let me look at the brackets. That's crazy. This is Pool J losers.
Chipping away with that down back four. Losers semifinals, huh? Shaheen with the launch. Gonna carry to the wall.
Oh, he hesitated there. I'm not sure why he didn't get anything out of it. But that's a bit unfortunate there.
Round 2. Fight.
All right, I'm looking at Pool J right now to see how we got here. I mean, that's quite the surprise here.
Both characters chipping away. Shaheen with the sidestep.
It was Rencoin, the player we saw earlier, that beat Lohai earlier.
Rencoin, who were they using?
Rencoin was using Xiao Yu.
Ah, okay. I would have thought he would have had enough Xiao Yu experience, huh?
Yep.
Oh, good block. This is gonna finish it.
So this is actually, the winner of this is gonna have to fight against Amigo, the Jin player, to make it out on the loser side. So we'll see how that's gonna turn out. Oh, nice.
Oh, nice sidestep.
Able to jab him right out of it here, but Aoyama still has an opportunity. He had the counter hit, but didn't get the follow-up there. Oh, man.
Very aggressive Lars player here, though.
Yeah, I feel like he has to. I mean, he's already down 2 rounds. He's going to have to start turning it up. Offensively, at the very least. Oh, nice sidestep there on the Arc Blast.
Putting the pressure on Lohai.
Oh, he went for the stance. Unable to get anything. They're both in rage. Oh, he's fishing for it. Oh, my. Did he press a button? He did not. All right, he tried to snipe him with it, but wasn't able to get it.
Fight.
See what it is here.
Get off me. Goes with the sweep.
Has another chance here. Goes for the low chance transition into the upboard 3. Uh-oh. Here we go. What kind of mix-ups are we going to see?
It's chipping away.
Yeah, I mean, he has, you know, a slight lead here.
Shaheen's just such a scary character up close, though.
Oh, yeah, he has so many tools. Like I said, you always have to think about not only does he have his crazy hop kick, but he also has a slide. All right, if he's going to get the wall here, might be close. Never mind. One mix up. There it is. Lohai taking that first match. Again, losers bracket action.
1-0.
Yeah, 1-0 right now.
So Rencoin put him in losers, huh?
Yeah, and Rencoin's already out of the tournament. Lost a little bit earlier. We just saw on stream.
We'll see how far this Lars player gets.
All right, here we go. Back into the match.
Shaheen, such a cool character, man. I was surprised we actually had 5 people from Saudi Arabia come out to the tournament this time.
Oh, nice.
One of them's actually dressed in the traditional garb. Like,
Well, I saw it earlier. You can see it right there. There's actually a few of them are. All right, here we go. Lohai should be able to take to the wall here. Side wall stun, unable to get a follow-up afterwards. Aoyama's opportunity here with Lohai in his back to the wall. But he's letting him get out of there. Just those down forward ones, powering through even on block.
looks Looks like he's searching for an opening, but not finding it.
Yeah. See, that's the thing too. Is like whenever Aoyama starts taking those risks and going for those low moves there, even that down back 4 launch punishable, he's gonna have to be very, very careful here.
Oh shit.
Uh-oh.
KO. Round 2. Fight.
It wasn't that. We didn't touch that. Uh-oh. Interesting. All right, we're back in. I think it just dropped. Anyways, I'm not sure if we're on, but hopefully we are. Continuing the action here. Nice. Pushing towards the wall again. That's the second time that happened. We had like a weird thing where the power just went out, but I think the stream is still on. So you guys should be good. But man, that was crazy. Lights just went off.
I turn on the stream and see if people are hearing us. Yeah?
Nice, okay. Goes for the low, and you know, Aoyama, he's been doing such a great job so far. You know, just staying alive here, gets the big calculation there with the up forward 4, able to crush him through. He's gonna get some extra damage here, but what's he gonna do afterwards? That's the key. Mix up, oh, he got him. Oh, nice down forward too. Side wall stun, gets the follow-up no matter what. Ankle crunch. Slidey. Nice duck, able to punish. And look at that, Aoyama up 2 rounds to 1 here. Gets one more round, he's going to be able to go tie it up 1 match apiece. We'll see. This is the defending EVO champion. This is no slouch. This is low-high. He just won the biggest, baddest Tekken tournament in the world, in history. But he's in loser's bracket.
We used to see a lot more Shaheen when, you know, the game first came out.
You mean when super strong Tekken 7.0 Shaheen was around? Yeah, we saw a lot more. Even Knee used Shaheen.
Right? To see the red Shaheen on stream all the time.
Yep.
Good wall pressure.
Oh, we have the special version of the song.
Oh, sweet.
With Lars.
Red.
Yeah.
The guitar song.
Okay. He doesn't get the full wall push to slide. Here we go. Final round, match number 2.
Final round.
It's a pretty hype song, man. I like this one.
Yeah, you rarely get to hear it though. It's not one of those things that you can select. You have to actually just have it happen in the match.
It's Lars, right? And random, I think.
Yeah. All right, there's the slide. Oh, he caught him with the up forward 3. This is going to do a ton of damage here. He should be able to get close to the wall. Oh, man. One more mix-up could do it here. Oh, he almost got blocked there. He's going to have to be careful. Not in that range.
Match point as well.
Big risk there. What's he going to do? Oh, he got him. Down forward 1, able to close it out. And low high. Moving on in the loser's bracket. Taking out Aoyama 3-3-3.
So what's Steve's reaction when the song comes on? I haven't seen it.
Well, see, no one uses Lars in tournaments, so
You're
I don't know if we've ever seen Tasty Steve's reaction to it. But man, more tournament action on the way.
Oh, I love this song, and just start headbanging or something. That'd be awesome. Probably not.
I feel like he would do something. Yeah, he would definitely move. He's all about.
He's
the
not
music.
here, right? It's
No, he's not here.
You Rip
And Giuna.
Giuna, right?
Steve is actually at the Bandai Namco US office. They're doing a stream for Naruto Shinobi Strikers.
Steve.
Tasty Steve and Sejam are over there doing commentary for that.
Interesting.
Yeah. I think it's over now. It went over well, at least from what I saw. All right, looks like Lohai staying up, and this is going to be the losers finals. It's going to be Amigos Jin going up against Lohai. Lohai probably going to pick Shaheen. We'll see.
Didn't Lohai face off against Books Jing at EVO?
Did they play each other? I'm not sure. Yeah, you know what? No, they did.
They didn't?
Not. They did not, because Lohai went in through the winner's side, so he
I
did
need
not.
like a database or something. We can just like Google it and it comes up.
Actually, I'm just gonna look up the Google or the playlist on YouTube.
Or I could just be like Eris and be like, hey, somebody look it up. Google. What do you say? Google it to my Twitter is what he says.
Ling Xiao Yu.
Yeah, I don't think they played each other in top 8. Could be wrong though, but I'm gonna look it up.
Get ready for the next battle.
Is Book still in, I wonder, on winners?
I would hope so. I could look up which pool, depending on which pool he was in.
لكن سأقاتلك إذا اضطررت.
Round 1. Fight.
All right, into the matchup right now. Wait a minute. Well, this is not Amigo, is it? This is Rencoin. So this is the guy. This is the
What?
This is the guy that sent him to losers, right? Yeah, this is the guy that sent Low-High to losers.
So it's a run back now, huh?
This is definitely a run back.
Missed hop kick. Nice wall pressure by Xiaoyu.
Wow, Rencoin able to get again, you know, continuing, I guess, his dominance that he had over Low-High earlier on.
Seems like everyone's ducking that second hit recently. The rage drive.
All right, I'm looking at the bracket here. It looks like Book from his pool, he made it out on the winner side. And on the loser side, it was Nobi.
Oh, okay.
That was pool I.
Nobi
Yeah, Nobi made it out loser side.
to the wall.
While sending 3-3 and downstairs. Here's the follow-up. Goes for the side step and try to realign and get a follow-up. Unable to get it. All right, so I'm also looking at Pool K right now, which is still going on, but Pool K is looking really interesting right now as well. Kokoma making out on the winner side, and a battle between Chikurin and Yu for the loser side.
Chikurin.
Yeah.
Oh, I haven't seen him in many tournaments recently.
Yeah, I wonder who he's using.
Round 3.
Does he use the
Was
number
it
of characters?
Steve?
No, Chikurin uses Jin, Devil Jin, and Akuma.
Ah, that's right. I've seen him streaming Akuma quite a bit.
Yep. I gotta check on Rip's pool as well. I wonder how he's doing.
I forgot Kokomo is here. I'm gonna have to tease him a bit and see what kind of reaction I can get out of.
All right, I'm looking at pool. Let's see.
Oh, missed rage art.
Round 4. Fight.
Looks like Low-High is having a bit of trouble with the Xiaoyu.
Oh yeah, he lost them earlier. He's having all the trouble in the world, it looks like.
As I say that, he gets the hop kick. Seems like every time I say something, it like jinxes
They
that
call
player.
that commentator's curse, is what they call it.
I got it.
So I'm looking at the bracket right now that we have for Pool L. It looks like Bakshi made it out on winner's side.
Who did?
Bakshi, BKC,
Okay.
and Shimura made it out in losers, beating Sho in the losers finals.
Sho was here, the Devil Jin player.
Oh no, the Elisa player,
Oh, okay.
not that Sho. I don't know if that Sho plays anymore. Does he?
Yeah, I haven't seen him recently.
The No Respect Sho?
Yeah, exactly. Chopping away. Nice wall splat.
Has a chance here. Low-High looking to close it out. Oh, here we go. This is where it gets crazy. Crack
Ankle
the ankle.
crush.
Yep, not ready for it.
أنا لست سعيدا بهذا النصر.
All right, Pool M, which is just starting here.
Get ready for the next battle.
Oh man, so Pool N is what's going to be starting now. Saint was supposed to be in that pool. Unfortunately, he couldn't make it to the tournament. That's the same
What
pool.
happened?
I don't think he just. I just think he decided not to go. And then Rip is in that pool as well.
And JDCR is not here either, is he?
Actually, there's a high chance here that
لكن
Rip can make it out of this
سأقاتلك
pool.
إذا اضطررت.
Tishumon's also in it as well.
I don't know. What do you think? Tishimon's been doing pretty well.
Yeah, Tishumon has been doing very well, even here in Japan, winning the recent Red Bull Fighting Tuesday event for Tekken.
He was quite a well-known player before he even went to Italy, though.
Oh yeah, he was one of the strongest in West Japan. Oh, nice float, able to get the firecracker punish here. Oh, he's having issues with the dash afterwards. After certain screws, he hasn't been able to get it. Oh, you know what? I don't think Rip scouted out his bracket properly. He has Kari, the Yoshimitsu player, in his pool as well. He didn't mention him at all.
Akari.
Yeah, that might be tough. I don't think we have that many Yoshimitsu players that play that style at least.
Nice rage drive. Just going to go to the wall.
Yeah, he got it. So Lowhigh continuing
Round 2.
his streak here of 1 match in 1 round now against Redcoin. The guy that sent him to the losers bracket.
That ankle's dead by now, huh?
Yep. Broken ankles.
Seems like he's really taking over the pace, though.
Oh, he misses the second hit. Uh-oh, here we go, other way.
One too many.
Yeah, start getting low parried. He's probably going to still go for it.
You have to, right?
I feel like it. I feel like it's worth it at least. Oh, he had it right there with the down back 2. Is that going to hit? No,
Oh,
again.
I thought he committed.
I don't know, it looked like he was going for a jab at the very least. Anyways, tied up on round, so Rencoin getting around there, trying to stop this momentum. You know, Lowhigh has been doing such a great job here in this run back. No, doesn't get the follow-up.
No sweeps recently either, huh?
Yeah. All right, there's the wall. He goes for the damage here. Continuing the pressure. Nice, second and third hit able to land. There's a slidey going the other way. AOP low. Up forward, empty jump low. Goes for the big mid. Oh, the duck and the punish, gets the hop kick, and Rencoin up 2 rounds to 1 now.
Round 4.
Let's see what he's gonna do here. So this is a big round for him, you know. If he takes this round, he's gonna be able to tie it up here.
1-1, right?
We'll see though, but this is familiar territory for him. I mean, after all, he is the guy that sent Lowhigh to the losers bracket. He's just gonna have to watch out here. He has the wall.
Wall to wall, man, that carry.
Not just that, he gets a very consistent wall combo follow-up afterwards. Look at that, has him in the red. This is not looking good for Rencoin. Rencoin's gonna have to do something, get out of there. Oh, decided to let it go anyways, and the punish. Lowhigh taking it to the final round here.
Another ankle. And the slide.
Okay, delayed while standing 2, goes for all the damage. Now what are you gonna do? Oh, he went for the firecracker too early. Okay, nice punish here. What's he gonna do? The sidestep, Storming Flower. Try to catch him ducking, unable to get anything here. Not looking good. There's
The roll.
oh, he's trying to get something. Oh, nice. This
Under
is big.
the mid. Wow.
This could be very big. Here's the mix-up. What's he going to do? Goes for the first part of the hop kick, gets the jab punish. Oh, he had it. He didn't do it. He didn't let it go. And just like that, we're tied up 1 match apiece.
Even he doesn't know. Why didn't I go for it?
He had it. And, you know, I feel like he's always had an issue with that, trying to hit confirm the rage drive. He gets the down back 2. It hits. Then nothing comes out. I mean, because you could very well hit confirm at least a down back 2-1.
Right.
But he's never been able to get the rage drive version there. I feel like he just didn't have the maybe issues just committing to it or just reacting.
I was watching Eris' stream earlier today, and they were commenting on the background. They said we were at kindergarten.
Oh, Kinder Gym?
Yeah. No,
this background. Oh yeah, someone drew on the walls here. You guys got to get that checked out.
Round 1. Fight.
Good block.
All right. Since he scooped him out of the air, it didn't do too much damage. But I mean, all these ground hits have been adding up big time. Oh, there's the low parry again.
Already down to 30%, right?
What? You just let him drop. What's going on with? Is there something going on? Is it the weather? Is that why everyone's dropping combos?
Round 2. Fight.
Nice. Goes for the wall sentry. This time getting a nice punish there. Drops the combo again. What's going on? Whoa. What, Michael? What's going on here?
I think they're serving alcohol at the beer or at the bar.
Already? Oh, that's
Yeah.
right. You're right. Jiyuna was talking about that. I think that's where Jiyuna is at right now.
Yeah, but there's no strong 0, so he should be back soon.
Yeah. Man, this is insane. We've seen so many just input errors here.
Maybe it's the heat. Japan is like so hot, like worse than Evo.
Yeah, it's because it has humidity as well, which really makes it feel a lot hotter than it actually is temperature-wise. Okay. Again, fishing with that down back 2, trying to shake that hand here. Shake my hand. Ooh, damn.
Lowhigh really good with the positioning though, always getting his opponent's back to the wall.
Fight.
Yeah, just that spatial pressure here. But I mean, it's not working out right now. Rencoin's starting to fight back. He's throwing a lot more moves out, just like that hop kick. He just threw it out. Drops it again. Doesn't get the forward 4. Not looking good, but still. has that slight life lead. Okay, now follow up here. Got one for the mid.
Lohai being very patient, trying to get away from the wall.
Oh yeah.
He's not in the lead though. He needs to start putting in some work soon.
Nice, and look at that. Rencoin 1 round. Oh wait, he takes the headset off.
Fight.
Lohai took the headset off. I think he's trying to really focus here. He gets the hop
Super
kick.
Saiyan, right?
Yeah, the limiter's off. Okay, nice, 40% gone. Trying to continue this pressure. He's gonna have to be very careful about how he's placing things. But a nice low parry, another drop
combo.
Man, this is crazy. All right, here we go. Has the wall here. He should be able to put him into the rage as well. Now what? Slidey and the follow-up. There you go. Final round between these two. One of these two players will be making out on the loser side here in Pool J, but which one will it be? That's the big question.
Block slide.
Oh,
Block
that is going to be big. Blocking that side step 3, guaranteeing that while standing 2. Nice, close to 50% gone. Has another chance here. Oh, sidestep. Didn't get the follow-up there. Doesn't get the flip. Okay.
Lohai looking for an opening.
Sidestep 4. Oh, this is going to be big. This is going to hurt. Gets the follow-up. One more mix-up could do it.
He's enraged.
Storming Flower. Oh, they traded in the air. Oh, that's going to hit. That is going to hit. And Lohai is going to take this and make it out of the loser side over Rencoin. But man, what a clutch rage art there. He was able to close it out. Man, that was crazy. What a whiff. Why would you whiff the hop kick?
Oh. He was waiting, you could tell. He's like, my rage drive's getting ducked. I'm just going to go for the rage arts.
Oh, yeah. But Lohai living to fight another day. He's going to have to be in our top 32 loser side, and he's going to have his work cut out for him because there are so many good players that we're going to be seeing later on in the tournament.
A lot of the more well-known players have already gotten dropped out, though, right?
A lot of them have, but I mean, everyone in the top 32 that we've seen that has qualified so far is good. They're all good.
They're not Tokyo scrubs.
You
know, your comment got picked up on avoiding the puddle, and Eris just went to town with it.
Really? Which comment about how the scrubs here are way better than the players in America?
He didn't catch that part. It was just about, oh, they're just Tokyo scrubs.
Oh yeah, you just gotta watch out for them, man.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, I know what you're. That was the original intent then, huh? Because
Yes.
it didn't translate well.
Just when Eris does the translation, I don't think he's qualified to do translation, but usually that stuff doesn't translate well. But if you guys are watching from Avoiding the Puddle on Eris' stream, lots of love to you guys. I'm only being really nice here because the NAM cops are here and they have guns pointed at us from all over. You got to be careful. Got to be watching out what you say over here, man.
Yeah, wrong word. And I'm gonna nerf Eddie and King into oblivion for season 2, right?
That's fine.
I'm just kidding.
That's fine. I'm a. Who do I play now? I'm a Xiao Yu player. Please nerf her. Actually, it's gonna be interesting. I can't wait to see the kind of changes that you guys are able to implement into the game. I mean, for the most part, you guys have done well. I guess it's case by case. You know, some people will say you guys did a bad job on balancing. Some people will say a good job. I think the people that are probably mostly sad and salty about it
I
are
think
the
we
guys
see a lot of characters, though.
That's what I want to see. I just want to see more variety.
Like
what's a character that you want to see more that you don't usually see?
Lars is one of them, definitely.
Lars, yeah, for sure. Lars is like, he's always been one of those characters, and you know, I feel like a lot of characters fall into this stigma is like, why use him when you can use Dragunov or Kazumi?
Right.
Perfect.
So I want to see less of that. I want to see more character variety and people picking characters because they like them, you know?
And Josie's a character I don't see a lot that I think is kind of fun to play, and maybe more people should pick up. I mean, there's a few.
No, I see Josie, but I mean, it's always the same guys. I just don't see any new Josie.
Or Blackbeard.
Yeah, Porkchop, Blackbeard, and then there's also
Kagemaru
over here, who is still, in my opinion, has had the best run in like any competitive setting ever. That Master Cup run that he did last year was insane.
Yeah, right. And then there's a few that we don't see anymore. Like I was a Josie player when we started 7. She's the new character I picked up. Misaki is a player we don't see at all.
Misaki is probably one of the most experienced, like probably has the most plays on their card as well. Misaki has a ton of plays, but I saw Misaki did like a 3 or 4 hour death match with Mr. Naps once.
Right, that's Sugama,
They played forever, yeah.
You could always tell he had that iron helmet on. That was like his trademark, you know?
There you go, yep.
What about you? What characters would you like to see more?
I'd like to see, you know, I want to see, just because I think he's such a unique, free-flowing character, is I want to see more Yoshimitsu.
Right.
Fight.
All right, here we go. So we have Suzuki versus Sora.
This guy's got his
Gaffarino.
real name, it looks like. Takahiro Suzuki.
Oh, yeah? You guys using government here? There's no gamer name for this guy?
No, apparently not. Ah, Gaffarino. You know this guy, right?
Yeah, he's one of the guys from the Saudi Arabia here, right?
But I don't get that. I mean, usually you put like the team name in the front, right?
Is it?
Is he on like Gaffarino's team or something?
Maybe. Because that's the guy from First on eSports, right?
Yeah, yeah. He's the guy that helped out with the Shaheen
Round
when we.
Oh, yeah. So that was him.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. I didn't know that.
Because you know, in Japan we don't know a whole lot about the Muslim culture, so like the ring, you know, he had a gold ring on. It turned out that that's something that you don't really see a whole lot.
That's a no-no, right?
We had to change that. So there was a few elements like that he was crucial in providing advice for.
Nice. Wow, interesting. He went for the power crush here, but unable to get anything because of the back turn state. Uh-oh, the low. And the follow-up.
Nice rage drive.
Nice. Not enough to kill, though. Running up, though. What's he going to do? Mix up. Oh, the second hit landed, but the down 3-3.
Round 3.
Something that we don't really see often with Jin play.
Up 2 rounds.
There's a low. Oh, man. Up on stage, we have this one should be good. We have Kagemaru. We were just talking about him, and he shows up. Kind of scary how that happens, right?
Before I met the guy, the thing I remembered of him was used to watch a lot of streams and Japanese YouTube videos.
Yep.
And they said, Kagemaru, Daipan, yamete tsutte, which means Daipan is when you punch the machine.
Oh, so he's one of those guys.
My impression is him punching the machine, right?
Oh, did he just go back to his old character? Is he using Jack?
Really? He used Jack?
Before, yeah.
I always thought he was a Bruce player.
Oh, he did before, too, yeah.
You win.
I think he is using Jack. Interesting. Anyways, Gaffarino is able to take that match, the first match, it looks like.
Where are they? Do you know?
Where are who? Oh, they're at one of those 2 stations over there. It's the first one on the left side.
Yeah, the Saudi Arabian guys are there.
Get ready for the
Gaffarino's tight with those players. It's funny, you know, they were watching the Nobi book match and they were like chatting in Arabic. And I'm like, Arabic is so cool because you could talk like all this stuff and no one would know what you're talking about, right?
Well, I guess that would be for any language you don't know, right?
Yeah, yeah. I'm trying to like eliminate those, you know. I got
Yeah,
Japanese, I got English. I'm working on my Mandarin. I can get, you know.
Oh man, now we
daily
can't
stuff
take
there.
you anywhere anymore. You're gonna
No Tagalog. I only know Kamusta and that's about it.
That's fine. At least they didn't teach you the bad stuff. Okay. Oh, big block and a while standing 2 punish there. Gets a big combo. Oh, dropped it.
I don't think this is Gaffarino. Maybe a teammate. I think Gaffarino.
I think they all have. There was multiple people that had that that name in the brackets. Oh, big can kick. Able to close it out here.
A lot of Jins here today, huh?
Yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot of interesting variety here, I would say, at this tournament. Uh-oh, big. Oh, dropped the combo again. You know, this maybe it's playing on the station here. Maybe it's because the NAM cops are here. They'll be like, oh, I can't land that combo. They're going to nerf my character. What's going to happen? I don't know why everyone's dropping combos.
Maybe they'll be, oh, it's not 720p.
Oh, one of those guys? Yeah, you got to watch out for those guys.
What? A rage drive from that distance, though. He's just like throwing the game away.
Yeah, it's like, why do that, right?
Come on, Mr. Suzuki. You got to step up your game.
Oh, and Kagemaru lost that first match with Jack and he's switching to Josie.
Should have just done that from the start, man.
Maybe, right? You want to use your main? Maybe, I don't know. Maybe he has this long history with this player. Who knows? But he lost to the Kazumi early on. Anyways,
Lots of drop combos here, though.
Nice. Savage Sword follow-up here. Goes for the mid again. The homing attack.
Chopping away.
Oh, nice parry into the can. This is going to be a lot of damage. Is it going to be enough to kill, though? It might be. I think it is.
To the wall.
Yep, that's it. Oh, he dropped it. Never mind.
Makes it exciting,
It's
right?
oh, snap. Did you see that? He parried the second hit of the Rage Drive and went into the Power Crush, which is an attack throw in the air. That was crazy. Give me the other match.
That was sick.
Let's go to the other match. But man, that was insane. So right now we're watching Kagemaru. He's switched now. He's down at least 0-1.
Who's
he
he
picked
playing?
Jack early on. I'm not sure who this is, but all I know is he had to switch back to his main character, Josie. All right, downstairs. What's he gonna do?
What is it, a bad matchup for Kazumi? And
I feel like Kazumi is good against every character, though. So
Right?
I don't think particularly against Josie that's a bad matchup. Oh, counter hit. Big combo follow-up here. That should be it. Never mind, the wall stun. Gotta be careful, though. Oh, my.
boom.
Instant running slash kick. So Kagemaru taking that first one.
Fight.
Walker Gaming Kagemaru. Oh, the name's
Chip
switched.
it away. Oh, here we go. Kagemaru. King. I don't know this player.
Oh, it's Taurus Cutter. Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I've seen this guy before. He looked familiar.
He's pretty famous. He's one of the Yokohama players, I think. Good punish.
KO.
Kagemaru with Walker Gaming, right?
Yep.
Fight.
I've seen they've been doing a lot of beginner events geared towards teaching beginners Tekken.
Yeah, they
A lot of
actually have
streams.
sessions and they have streams. It's pretty cool to see.
Fishing for the combo here with Magic 4.
Ooh, there's a big counter hit, the follow-up. What's he gonna do? Run up to him. I like it. I like what I'm seeing here, but you know, Kagemaru
Good
still up
sidestep.
2.
Mm.
With that movement, just waiting for that opportunity.
That's one of the strongest moves in the game.
Running 2, yeah, I think her running 2 is really strong, especially because it like she kind of crouches in
Yeah.
when when it's active. It's actually pretty strong.
I tried
If only it launched like Dragunov's.
It's so hard to sidestep. I mean, I practice a bit, but the timing is really hard.
You have to start sidewalking really early if you want to get around it. Nice combo there.
Chipping away.
Yeah, Kagemaru looking to run away with this.
Slowly towards the wall.
Nice again. Excellent use of that from crouch down forward 4. He's been doing a great job using it. One more hit can do it here. Oh, the mid. Stature kick. Is there a drive coming out? I feel like, oh man, he wasn't ready for that. He definitely wasn't ready for that.
You win.
So tied up on matches now, 1 match apiece.
You used to play Josie a bit as well, right?
Yeah, I actually still use her a little bit.
She's a lot of fun. It was just, you know, the damage output was not as much as some of the other characters I was using.
Yeah, I feel like she absolutely needs walls to, you know, maintain her pressure and her damage game. But I mean, even without it, she still has a lot of tools. It just really depends on I guess, if you're playing defensively or offensively. You know, she has obviously a lot of great punishes leading up to whatever frames you need to get a launch.
Yeah, people like to bulldog you. I mean, she's so good with them because of the counters,
Yeah. Kick them in the face. Start doing some magical stuff.
the elbows.
Round
All right,
1.
here we go. Oh, we are in the
Uh-oh.
Forgotten Realm. This could be a problem depending on who gets hit.
King on this stage is a nightmare, right?
Oh yeah. Okay, downstairs. Let it go.
To the wall.
Oh, he went for it. There's a follow-up, the reset on damage. Oh, this is gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt big time. All right, now the mix-up. What? Into the low. Oh, he dropped the
Come
combo.
on, Kagemaru.
But look at that, he's still going. Down
Smack.
forward 1, able to get it. So Taurus Cutter 1 round here in this final match. And this is the winner side of Pool M.
Kagemaru trying to get an opening. Counter knee. Plus frames. Running 2 again.
Uh-oh. Oh, look at that. He's finally working that comeback. Here you go. Tied up on rounds again. This one, I have a feeling it might go down to the wire.
Good punish.
Has another chance.
Yeah, the 4-4-3 that Kagemaru is using is really good. Safe, but counter hit goes to combo, right?
Ah, yeah, the big forward right kick. Yeah, that one is such a buff tool. Nice beefy counter hit combo damage. Oh! In the red, got to be careful.
Oh, reverse.
Now what? What are you going to do? Rage drive? Oh, no. Down back 2. Tara's Cutter up 2 rounds to 1 here on set point. Tara's Cutter looking. Wow, look at that.
It's gonna hurt.
While standing 2. Downstairs now. Forward right kick. Yes. Oh, it doesn't reach though. Oh man, he's just going low and everything's
Shipping
working
away.
out. Uh-oh, it's not looking good. Kagemaru's gonna have to do something, but he's been known to make comebacks before.
Not this time, looks like.
Oh, and that's it. Tara's Cutter takes it. That's winner side, so we'll see Kagemaru maybe later on.
That's the thing with Josie. You go into a switch stance. If your opponent does nothing, then there's not really a whole lot of options you have.
Yeah, I mean, he doesn't have that many. She doesn't have that many lows from it, right? Anyways, we're gonna go get our next match. We have a lot more underway. I mean, the pools aren't even close to being done, and then after that, we get into our top 32. It's gonna be brutal, and we're gonna get our next 2 players up on stage.
Nice. Who we got here?
Oh.
Geese and King.
Who's that? I can't see.
Double
Yeah.
Ripple King.
But nice to see Geese, of course, as always. But I don't know who the players are. I can't even see.
To the wall. Boom.
Nice damage there.
Nice sidestep.
Nice no duck on that hit. Oh, counter hit. The follow-up doesn't get it.
Guessed wrong.
Ouch.
Round
All right,
2.
first round here for Geese Howard.
Not a whole lot of Geeses this time. Evo, there was a bunch.
Yeah. I feel like, again, like you mentioned, a lot of people take advantage of the fact it's a newer character. People might not know, doesn't get the punish there with the knee. Goes for the safer, or the EX version that does launch on the axe kick. Oh, hop knee.
Ouch.
Is he going to get the follow-up? No, he drops it. Oh my gosh, that is big.
Sick.
Not just that, he gets the forward 1+2 afterwards. No, he dropped it.
He's going for the Reppuken, right?
Yeah. He was trying to go for the back hop kick in the follow-up, but he wasn't able to get a running exploder. Toe kick into the elbow smash.
Round 3. Fight.
Uh-oh, here we go. That's going to be a follow-up.
To the wall.
Yeah.
Boom, boom, boom.
Where we see into the people's elbow, the follow-up here. Goes for the multi-throw, this time going for the toe break. Oh, he goes for the STF. Now what? What kind of mix-up are we going to see? Ollie kick into the elbow smash, back turn, got him. 2 rounds to 1.
Round 4. Fight.
Now what's he going to do?
Counter hit.
That was big, that's an important one.
Wall splat.
Into the ground grab, able to break out of it, but Shining Wizard lands. But now Geese has 2 meters. This is where Geese is becoming extra dangerous because it gives him access to the Raging Storm.
It's in rage.
That's going to hurt too. Uh-oh.
Cancel, but nothing there. King's got a huge life lead here.
Oh, nice block. No punish though. Oh, and he gets it. Gotta be careful. Gotta be ready to punish when you need to.
It's not match point, is it?
That
Oh,
was
it
it.
is?
All right. That was it for that,
So,
that match.
for whoever it was.
Yeah. Anyways, we're going to go ahead and get ready. We're going to get more matches up on the stream. At least one of the 3 stations. There's no matches going on right now, so...
But we got a lot of Tekken this weekend. Last year it was a 1-day event. This year 2 days at the Bandai Namco office.
On a different floor. We were on like on the 3rd or 4th floor last time, right?
Yeah. That was, what, 2 years ago?
Yep.
Because last year Masakari did it at eSports Square, I think,
That's right. Yeah, that's right. So we were... that was for the East Japan qualifier.
Right.
Back when we were using the arcade board still.
So this is the first time we've had the Tekken World Tour at our office.
Correct.
It's on the 13th floor, which is like our cafeteria normally.
Yeah.
But,
I got, I don't know, can I show people this picture on my phone? Let me see. The menu items that we have here in the cafeteria, they're cool. I'll tweet it maybe. How about that?
So yeah, it's kind of interesting. Because of limited space, I think they only let people.
Oh, Kagemaru. Oh, this is losers bracket. So we have Yamato using. She's been using Claudio.
Kagemaru up here.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, I think they only let the players in. You couldn't spectate at the event just because it was so. The venue's kind of small. And the first, I don't know, was it 100 people or so get that cool T-shirt? Did you see the new one?
I did.
By JB Style.
Yeah, I got one as well. It's actually really cool. It's
got Devil Kazuya
it's the
in it.
Mishima family,
Yeah.
pretty much, or the whole Mishima family.
Pretty tight. So who are you expecting to win this time?
You know, and this one's gonna be tough. You know, we have a different knee from what we saw last time when he was in Japan for the Tokyo Tekken Master event. That knee didn't even make it out of the pools. But, you know, he is at the top of the Tekken World Tour leaderboard. I think you'd be a fool not to think that he can make it out there. Not just that Kudan's is here this year as well. So it's going to be interesting to see how this is going to play out. I mean, out of the Korean players, I'd say those two are the ones to watch out for. Lohai's already in the losers bracket. He's going to have a tough time. Chanel's already out.
Yeah.
And I'd say from the Korean side, it's those two to watch. But then you look at the other side on the Japanese side.
Is
I think
Rangchu
Take
still here though?
Rangchu is still in. I think Rangchu's in losers.
And Dimeback, is he out?
I don't know. Dimeback, I don't think has played yet. Maybe.
Kokoma as well.
Kokoma made it out winner side. So there's actually a lot of players, and then there's still Junding. You can't count him out. But I think in a tournament like this, man, there are so many specialists and so many just good players in general. But we'll see. You know, on the Japanese side, I think you have to watch out for players like Take. He's always going to be a threat.
Very consistent, yeah.
And then Nobi's in the losers bracket too, so it's going to be hard to see. And then there's still Naroma. I don't even know where he is in
I haven't seen him at all today.
But he's here for sure.
I saw Furumizu as well, you know, the lay player.
He uses Paul now, right?
Right. So we got a lot of well-known players here today. I think they said the turnout was like 200 something.
276 players, I think. It's a lot of players.
Not bad for Japan.
Not bad. I mean, it's crazy though, because you think about it, you know, the arcade tournaments, like when there's Master Cup, even though it is a team tournament, we get like, you know, 900-ish players.
Right, right. So, I mean, to qualify that statement, because people always jump on stuff like that.
Yeah.
Japan, you know, they love Tekken, but they don't necessarily turn out to events like this,
Yeah.
you know?
Not single competitive events. It's more like the experience for the team tournaments.
Like off when they have a particular character that they all gather
yeah.
with.
So, yeah, like the 5-man Gigas team thing kind of thing. They love that kind of stuff over here.
Master Cup
or the
is
Link teams.
The Master Cup is like the once a year thing too, so some people only go to that, you know.
Which is great.
Sorry, man.
Oh no, Kagemaru is picking
He's
Jack
doing
again.
damage, right?
Okay. Oh, so this is
Yuri-wo.
Yuri-wo using Asuka.
Yuri-wo. So in Japanese, the wo is like an older character, and they pronounce it as o as well. So.
Ah, I see.
But this is a girl, so I don't know what the name would mean. Interesting. Josie's not a very good pick for Asuka. I wonder why he decided to go with Jack.
I don't know. You know, he picked Jack in his earlier match earlier. Maybe he's just been practicing Jack lately. Because he used to use Jack in Tag 2, I believe.
He's having a bit more success this time than last time.
Yeah, it seems to be working out. 4-2.
And then when we say that,
he gets launched, loses 40% of his life.
Sorry, Kagemaru, but I wouldn't mind seeing an Asuka proceed through the tournament.
Oh, we'll see. We'll see. I mean, he's doing all right so far. They switch positions, and now Asuka with her back to the wall. Oh, right back at you, going the other way. Oh, that should be it. Gets the Tooth Fairy follow-up. 2 rounds to 1 now.
The Tooth Fairy, huh? Is that like the community name or the official name?
The Tooth Fairy?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's one of the official names. It was, at least in Tekken 2. 3-ring circus, Tooth Fairy, white heron combo, or 3-ring circus. One of those two. I forgot what it was called.
Yeah, 3-ring. Oh, good punish.
Nice. Chopping away, looking to tie it up on rounds. 1-3, able to take it.
They say that's how you do it against Jack, right? You're supposed to get in close, right?
Yeah, I mean, that's where you know, I feel like even though he has really quick pokes up close and his down back ones will hit, but you're able to sidestep up close. The thing is, like, getting up close is one thing, but you have to be able to move to the side up close as well.
You have to get in first, too.
Just get in. Because, you know, when Jack wants to fight you, he wants to use standing 2 and down back 1 and the jackhammer at a range where he feels comfortable. But man,
Like
look
that,
at that,
right?
yeah. All right, so Kagemaru taking match number 1.
You always have a hard time against Jack. You know, you try to get into that range where you can whiff punish, but then his right uppercut is just, you know, the range on that is insane.
Yeah. A lot of people are scared of that, you know, the down forward too, even though it is, you know, it's punishable by pretty much the entire cast, but just it has this magic range property that it's always had for a while now, I think.
Or you're going for a low attack or something, boom, you get scooped by
clipped.
it.
You get clipped.
Not one of my favorite moves.
I'm a fan of Migi Appa that will hit mid. I'm a fan of that. Like, so Josie has one, Jack has one. But I'm
Josie's is really good, actually.
Yeah, I really like Josie. It kind of goes under highs as well.
Good range, too.
Yeah.
Kagemaru taken to the wall.
Oh, doesn't get anything out of it. She was in the crouching state.
Trying the pressure, but throw escape puts him
nice,
on the
good
wall.
punish. Oh, doesn't get anything. Elbow, elbow. Oop, here we go. This is going to be big. Going to go the other way. Mix up, rage drive maybe?
Wow. The damage
now what?
on that.
Now what? Went for the can-can. I like it. Oh. And Kagemaru staying alive here, taking that first round here. Match number 2. That jackhammer, you know, he hasn't really been using it too much here in the matchup. I wonder if there's a certain reason why he's not using it.
Yeah, it's not like the Asuka players sidestepping that much either. Good wall pressure.
Oh yeah, he's been doing a great job so far.
Missed. Do you think the execution's lacking because he's not really playing Jack that much?
Well, I don't think execution with Jack is a problem ever. I mean, maybe
He's
for certain
dropping a lot of
things,
stuff,
but maybe
though.
for certain things, but you know, I just think maybe he's out of it. Maybe he's just out of it. Tied up, 1 round apiece here.
It's that alcohol June has been drinking, huh?
It's that time of the day, man. It is that time of the day.
Happy hour. Good punish.
All right, tied up on rounds, one round apiece.
Good punish.
All right.
Very consistent on that right uppercut punish.
You know, they're about even right now on live and on rounds here in match number 2.
Oh, nice. He's going to finish it. Maybe not.
KO. Round 4. Fight.
One more round will settle the score. Nice whiff punish by Kagemaru here. Combo for Asuka's gonna go to the wall. Oh my god, missed again.
Has a chance here, the beatdown punch. Oh, the duck. That was clutch.
To the wall.
The pressure here. Down back 1 puts him in rage. Gonna have to be careful. Yuriwo has a chance here
Asuka
again.
trying to stay alive.
This time going for the mid option.
Good punish. Oh. Nice. 1-1.
You win.
All right, able to tie it up here. I like what I'm seeing so far.
Much more relaxed atmosphere here when Tasty's not around, huh?
Yeah, you feel protected. You like, you know, when Tasty Steve's around, I love the guy, but sometimes he'll get up and start getting way too excited. I still have like bruises on my arm from a few tournaments ago.
Man. I get exhausted just watching him, man.
Yeah, you saw him at Evo. He was jumping up and down, man. He jumped and he was like the same height as Rip at one point.
That dude's got good cardio.
Yeah.
All those
work out.
beads weighing him down.
Yep. If he didn't have those beads, man, he would launch and hit his head on the ceiling. You'd think he was a normal height guy. Oh, here we go. Tooth Fairy. Gonna push towards the wall here. Not gonna get it, but still has a good positioning opportunity.
Nice low. Jack chipping away.
Nice punish there with the 2-3. The follow-up here looking really good. Yuriwo looking, oh, the power crush. They traded blows with the down back one, but able to take it still.
Asuka's just maintaining a really good distance here against Jack. And as I say that, she eats the combo. The cartwheel. Traveling to the wall, but no conversion. Oh, this is gonna hurt.
KO.
That killed.
Yeah, that throw is under, like the damage on it, it hurts. Okay, there's the follow-up.
To the wall, not quite there. Keeping the pressure on. Just out of range. Not at that right uppercut though.
I like it. Uh-oh, here we go. Nice, out of range again. Oh, stuffs the
Shuts it
rage
down.
drive. Oh, it's not looking good right now, so Kagemaru
round.
looking to take it now. This is going to be potentially the final round. They're going downstairs where there are no walls.
How does that change it, you think?
I mean, it changes it in a big way just because, you know, you can't get cornered. You know, if Jack is able to get a combo, he's no longer able to keep that wall pressure by the wall. But not just that, Asuka can't get those huge combo damage modifiers that he gets with the extra wall damage.
That Tooth Fairy's launchable, right?
Tooth Fairy is definitely launch punishable. I mean, Jack can easily do down forward too if he blocks it. Oh, here we go. That might be it.
Boom.
And Kagemaru takes it over Yuriwo. They shake on it, and we're going to, of course, get more matches along the way. I wonder who do we have playing right now? There's so many matches going on. I see Rip is actually playing in his pools as well.
He's still in it, huh?
He's either still in it or he just likes to stand around. One of those two. One of those two.
Probably just likes to stand around.
Here
So we got a
Who do we have?
Kazumi and Brian.
Let me know. Who is this? Who are these guys? Oh, so this is Taurus Cutter from earlier, but who's he playing? Yeah. Who's the Brian player? That's what I want to know.
Round 3.
Oh, it is Project Runaway from SoCal. So this is an American player. So USA versus Japan right now.
Oh, SoCal. I thought you said SoulCal.
No, SoCal, Southern California. So Project Runaway, you guys probably see him play online a lot. He goes to some of the events as well.
Is he on the boards for the tournament at all?
You mean like TWT?
Yeah.
No, not at all. He doesn't travel that much. But he's here in Japan, trying to, just enjoy this event and Japan culture in general. But Taurus Cutter right now able to go up 2 rounds to 1.
Well, there's a lot to do. We're, what, a 10-minute train ride from Akihabara. You can always go to Sugamo.
Yeah, I think all these players are staying right by Sugamo. All right, goes for the orbital, unable to get anything out of it. And, he's going to have to start creating that pressure. Nice block, man. Taurus Cutter was ready for it, but not able to do anything afterwards. Okay, what you going to do? Do something. Power Crush, 1-2-1, able to get the last 2 hits.
Chopping away. Good stuff.
Nice jet upper here. Okay, gonna push towards the wall. Now what? Oh, the second hit. He got it. Oh no, he dropped it. This is not looking good. He's gonna have to be careful here. He has access to the rage drive as well. This is gonna hurt big time. But the miss, the whiff, nice. Did not get the kill though.
It's just right up. The next one's gonna be.
Oh my gosh, that was too much. Final round here. Can you imagine if a U.S. player makes it out on winner side for top 32? That would be nuts.
Tight. No Koreans, no Japanese, American. That would be awesome.
At least for this pool, right?
I think we jinxed him.
Yeah. Oh, I see Masakari-jin is coming up on stage as well. I think he's going to be playing.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Is it King player, I think?
Masakari?
Yeah.
Uses regular Jin.
Oh, Jin, that's
Yeah.
right. But-
Taurus Cutter taking that first match.
You win.
Oh, is that it? Oh, okay. So it looks
Oh,
like
man.
Taurus Cutter was able to,
Eliminate Project Runway.
project. I think he sent him to losers, so he's still in. We're gonna see what other matches we have up on here, but it looks like on stage.
Masakari's on the main stage, right?
Yeah, on the right side, you guys see Masakari Jin. He's the guy that runs all the Master Cup events and a lot of the community events for Tekken. He also helps with the other FGC events throughout Japan.
Yeah, the pro license tournaments we did, he did the production on that as well. Him and Matsuda-san, the guys who are behind Master Cup.
Oh yeah, Matsuda-san, a legend, of course.
And,
He does Cooperation Cup as well for
right.
if you're fans of Third Strike. It's
And
probably
the
the biggest.
try as well in Fukuoka, was it? Masakari's
Yeah,
event.
yeah. The try was kind of geared towards newer players of the game,
Right.
which was great, of course. Oh, we are in the Arctic Snowfall.
Round
Gene mirror match, huh?
Here we go.
Who's this guy on the right?
This is the guy that we saw playing earlier down there. This is Sora. Sora is, a lot of people say, at least Book says that he thinks that he's one of the best Jin players around.
Oh, really?
So this is the
Where's
impressive
he
Jin
from?
player that I believe from Saudi Arabia as well.
Okay. Is he sitting like L, from Death Note
Yeah,
here?
he definitely is. I don't know if the camera can capture that, but he's definitely sitting like L. He's just missing like sweets in his hand, But Masakari Jin, he's gonna have to deal with this now.
Masakari's down one round here.
Round 2.
Very old school player.
Fight.
Nice, good punish.
Good pickup.
Yeah, tomorrow, if you guys are tuning in, noon Japan Standard Time is when the top 8 is going to be happening. But the top 8 is going to be spread out. It's not going to be your traditional top 8, or it's just only going to be 2 hours, 2.5 hours. It's going to be spread out through probably the course of 6 to 7 hours. So make sure you guys tune in tomorrow. It's going to be a fun-filled day. Oh, man.
Yeah, so one of the reasons I was explaining, we need an interval before the top 4 so that any Japanese that are there can be issued a pro license.
Yeah,
which
pro
they
gamer
need.
license for the top 4, only Japanese players.
Right.
Japanese citizens, I should say.
Are eligible for the license.
Are eligible for the pro license, which is, I guess, exclusive to this event.
Right. It doesn't mean that the foreign players don't get money if they get the top slots. It just means that Japanese need that to get prize money. Masakari in the lead here, but his opponent has raid. We'll see what happens.
All right. So Masakari down 1-2 right now. So Sora trying to continue into the quick hell sweep there out of transition.
Making quick work of Masakari so far.
Oh, good block. Let's see the punish. Didn't get the combo that he wanted, but still able to make up for it. Uh-oh, not looking good. He's going to have to be careful.
He's in rage, but still not an... Oh.
Excellent whiff punish there.
You win.
Man, Gaffarino's got his own team, huh?
He does. Look, he's in the front row cheering on his boys over there.
You need a team Markman.
No one would sign up for it, first of all. I don't think anyone would sign up to be on my team. I'd sign up all commentators and you'd lose.
You know, you're the second person to say that. Rip or someone said they wanted to make a
commentator team
yeah.
for Master Cup. But like, I think what we talked about is like me, Tasty Steve, Rip, Juyuna, and Nin from Korea.
That would be cool. Does Nin still play recently?
He plays online. He always streams.
No, he's streaming a lot of events. He was a legend with Steve, right?
Round
Oh, yeah.
1. Fight.
Here we go. Good combo by Masakari.
Starting it off here. He's going to get the wall. Yes, he does into Savage Sword, but he misses it.
Oh.
The last hits did not work out.
What? This is the most drop combos I've seen in a tournament.
KO.
Not just Masakari, I mean like in general today.
Round 2. Fight.
Must be Giuna spreading those strong zeros around.
Yeah, maybe.
Good launch.
Oh, nice low parry
Parry.
on the slide. Able to get it.
Spring kick.
Nice. Here we go.
Pressure.
Has another opportunity. Nice back dash. So trying to get out of it.
Eats the hell sweep though. Break throw. Low kick.
All right, this is interesting. So Masakari able to get 2 quick rounds here after, you know, kind of that one-sided earlier match that we've seen.
Do you think he adjusted maybe? Yeah, the hell sweep paying off for him.
Okay, oh, the parry not in time. Gets clipped. The follow-up here into Oki. Goes for the 4-4-3 again.
Counter hit. Drop combo.
Oh yeah, gotta be careful.
Good duck.
Oh, the punch parry into the Demon Paw. Oh, he whiffed the Hell Sweep though.
Nice launch.
Gets punished for it.
Fight.
And look at him, he's just content with backdashing.
Still gets caught though. Masakari, this time he's eating the Hell Sweep.
He's gonna have to be careful. The Demon Corpse thrust into the can-can kicks. I like what I'm seeing. Oh no, that was a Tekken 4 combo. What is he doing?
Wrong game, man.
He gets the follow-up here. Does he get the screw? Yes, he does. That might be it. He takes it. Final round here.
Final round. Fight.
Masakari on the ropes here.
Yeah, this is a brutal tournament. We were just talking about, you know, all the players that are already out of the tournament. Dimeback's not in anymore. Tadukana's gone. Chanel. Just some of the big names here that are already out of the tournament.
Nice
But man, look at this. Sora continuing this reign of dominance over Masakari.
Ouch. That L stance really worked out for him, huh?
Yeah. But again, thanks everyone for tuning in. No matter where you are around the world, you're watching Tekken 7 here. This is the Tokyo Tekken Master event, part of the Tekken World Tour. Players from all over the world. Of course, most of them here from Japan, but we have over 40 players from Korea. We have maybe like 20 players from all over like the rest of the world. So it's actually a good mix.
We saw the Philippines, we saw the US, the Saudi Arabia.
I think like 13 US players.
13?
13.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know. I only know like a handful of them, but it's nice to see that there's, you know, a good variety of players from around the world here. I mean, this is a stark comparison to what we had last year at the Tekken Tokyo Master event. So it's nice to see, of course, more players all around.
I think we announced it a bit earlier this time. Last time
you guys definitely announced it a lot more.
Last minute.
It was like a week before or something like that, where people just knew the dates, you just didn't know what was going on. It was kind of crazy. But let's see some of the action that we just saw recently from some of these pools. We're going to see some of the action that we just missed. But again, if you guys are tuning in, there's still a lot of Tekken on the way. Let's check this out. Look at this right now.
It's
you
the
guys can
Masakari
see.
match, right?
Yeah, this match that we just saw. But look at this. He was about to run him over here. There was like nothing left. Boom, punch parry, Demon Paw.
Nice.
And he was able to get that nice whip
Just
punish
in range,
there.
huh?
And then this part right there, I think this is when he did like a, maybe it was the clutch can-can kicks. I forgot what it was. There it goes. Yeah, but
beautiful.
But look what Masakari does on the receiving end.
He's eating everything.
Yeah, he ate a lot of it. Let's see his reaction after he loses. Oh, he's talking smack. He's talking smack afterwards. He's like, this is my tournament. I'm about to ban you. Good stuff, though. But it looks like Taris Cutter is coming up on stage. This is going to be continuing from the losers bracket where we just saw. So it's going to be Taris Cutter versus Sora, who we just saw.
This should be interesting.
This should be losers final of this pool, right? Oh, I'm sorry, winners finals.
So we're looking at what, Kazumi against Jin? Oh, he's going for the L stance again?
Yep.
Getting ready?
This should be Kazumi versus Jin. Grandma versus grandson.
We got the familiar commentators for the Japanese stream, Hameko and Genya.
Yep.
I really like Genya. He's one of my favorite commentators. Him and Mamba as well. You don't see him a whole lot.
I haven't seen Mamba in like
I think he's
some
here
time.
today as a player.
I usually see him at Master Cup. It's like the only time I see him.
He's like the Steve type, I think, probably. You know, the hype man.
The King of Iron Fist Tournament 7.
And then Harada actually does a lot of Japanese commentary during your events as well too, right?
Yeah, him and Nakatsu.
Yeah.
Bit of a different feel to it. Man, it's awesome to be Harada. You just like put on your sunglasses. You don't even have to say anything. You just be like nodding, drink some tequila. No one gives you any shit on stream.
well, they could try, and then see their character disappear.
What is Harada's finger, by the way? I always meant to ask.
You never
about
know
that.
what Harada's finger is? You really
it doesn't
don't?
sound good when the stream
Okay,
says
so
it,
like,
yeah.
let's say something happens, and like it just like something happens that's not supposed to happen.
Okay.
They call it Harada's magic finger. He just waved his finger and he made it happen. Like, let's say a combo misses. Like, let's say Kazumi's last hit over Tiger usually hits, but for some
Right.
magic reason it doesn't. Then Eris will scream out Harada's magic finger.
So inform me, like, when is it Harada's magic finger and when is it email Harada? Like, how do you differentiate?
Email Harada would be, I mean, they could kind of be used in similar cases, but email Harada is usually mostly used for like say like two characters clipping through each other when they're not supposed to.
Like Fenway often
Like
does.
more like game-breaking stuff.
Okay. Teaching me the.
Like when a move will crush like a mid or something like that. They'll be like Harada. Someone
Not the
ducking a
finger,
death
though.
fist. Yeah,
The
yeah.
finger's a good one then.
Correct.
Okay.
No, I don't know about the good one. I don't know about a good one, but we'll see. You know, it's funny because a lot of the Japanese players say email Harada now too. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
I guess that's because they don't use Nichan anymore to like talk shit. So Twitter's the
Yeah,
popular form now.
2chan is they don't really use that. I mean,
It used to
there
be,
used to be
man.
Tekken BBS.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everyone uses the social media now.
Zexy as well.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, no one uses that anymore. That's like a blog site or something, right?
Yeah. All those sites disappearing. My favorite as well, the one with all the frame data on it.
Sunlight Yellow?
Yeah. No. Ina Tekken, yeah. So here we go. Sora's off to a good start. Good
Well,
block.
this round at least. I mean, Otara's kind of running off of the first round, but he's going to have his work cut out for him. I mean, he's been poking very heavily in his prior matchups, but that's not something you can really do against Kazumi.
No. One uppercut, it just doesn't pay off.
Oh, there it is. Gets the counter hit, but unable to get a combo afterwards. Might be able to convert here. Goes for the mid.
Good punish.
Uh-oh.
Ouch.
Here we go. Has another opportunity. Good block. Oh, the wild rising attack. Able to get it. I like what I'm seeing there. That back four coming in clutch at the very end. Oh, low parry. Can't get too friendly with those lows.
Oh, missed.
Yeah, that would be a finger.
Just didn't forward dash enough, huh?
Yep.
Jin trying to do some damage here. I'm careful to say Jin because Japanese is Jin and people are talking shit about that. Michael Mario says double G.
It's cool. I say Jiao Yu. And people get pissed all
Right.
the time.
Sounds like shoyu almost, you know, like soy
Let me
sauce.
show you. Show you ramen? Ooh, count me in.
Ouch! Counter hit.
All right, there you go.
Round 4.
2 rounds to 1. Sora doing a great job, really, after Karasuka was able to get that first round.
Really impressive Jin player here.
Yeah, it's the stats, I'm telling you, man. I wonder how he plays at the arcade, like, you know, one of those stand-up
Hell,
machines.
I'm meant to try that next Evo. Next
Okay.
year, man, I'm gonna do much better.
Maybe. We'll see. It's tough. A year away, man. It's like hard to focus. I mean, it's pretty much a work weekend for you guys with like all the media interviews you guys have to do as well.
I learned though, man. I didn't bring headphones, and that was tough.
Oh, you didn't?
No.
That is super tough. If you didn't bring any of that stuff, it's really hard to, you know, make those adjustments that you need.
We got
for
to
the
pack
event.
those Astros. And I didn't understand when people were talking about bringing their own chair until I actually played in the tournament. I'm like, yeah, I want my chair. They got these ghetto like lawn chairs at Evo. Do something about that, man. I was
we'll
like
try.
halfway like asleep, you know?
All right, here we go. Oh, down back 2.
Trades, but no combo, huh?
Been able to get it. I mean, he's playing very safely with the pokes here. Oh, he went for down back 2-3, able to get it. He could have still blocked it there. It wasn't counter hit, so.
You know, I haven't seen Take today. Is he still in?
Let me check. I
His
believe so.
Kazumi, man, is insane. I mean, it's just a good match. He's such a defensive player, sidestepping all day long.
Round 1. Fight.
Playing very defensive here for Tada's cutter. Sora closing the distance. Nice. To the wall. Boom. They're just gonna lie down there.
Oh, they forgot to do stage select.
Ah, okay.
I didn't even notice it.
We just see the dude jumping up and down like Tasty in the background.
KO.
I should put him in there.
Put Tasty Steve in the
Yeah,
background?
that'd be awesome, man.
Oh, how are you
You
gonna
get a walk on when
animate
he's
that
like
guy?
jumping
How,
up and down.
how
and
will
doing
you
crazy
animate
shit.
him? That's the question.
We have to get him motion captured.
Yeah, you guys are gonna go back to mocap? You guys haven't used that in a while, right?
Round three.
No, we do.
Fight.
Most of it's more efficient. Of course, the animators have to do the final touches by
Yeah,
hand.
fine tuning, right?
I think it was Eddie was like 80% motion capture, actually.
That's right. You guys, I guess most of Lei in Tekken 3 was motion capture, and you carried over to the legacy stuff afterwards, right?
Right. We got a lot of famous people doing it, too.
Yeah, I remember you. There was like a few news articles from like way back in the day, like
Capoeira's Master Pereira, right?
yeah, and then you had someone using for Hwarang as well, right?
Yeah. Hwang Suil, I think
Yep.
is his name, right? Very famous master in Korea. We have, I think, Suzuki Minoru.
Oh yeah,
for
he's a
some
wrestler,
pro
right?
wrestlers, yeah.
He did. Was it King?
Ready for the next
Did he do
yeah.
the motion capture for King?
Also, one of the guys from Kyokushin Karate as well.
Really?
Yeah.
For Jin and Heihachi and stuff like that?
For Jin, actually, yeah.
Ah, okay. That's really cool. I wish we went over more of that kind of like old school history legacy, because you know, a lot of those animations, at least the base of those animations, have carried over to Tekken nowadays still. I mean,
Right.
you think about it, some of those animations are like 20 years old. Not specifically the same, but I mean just the intent of those animations.
If our company is more open like they are now, we could have filmed that, shown everyone behind the scenes stuff. It would have been pretty cool.
Yeah.
I actually did some mocap for the Nina game, the Death by Degrees.
You did that? Were you doing the ivory cutter in real life? Was that you?
I wasn't Nina, I was the dude getting thrown.
Oh, okay.
But people don't know this. I used to do Kobujutsu, like a type of jujutsu, right? And it takes a lot of skill to get thrown, like, beautifully like that.
To land and not die?
Well, I mean, just to get thrown nice like that. Otherwise, you just kind of crumble and like break some joints. It was a small Australian girl, I believe, did the motion capture for that one.
KO.
Oh, man, look at that Tars
On the
cutter.
tiger. Got mauled.
Fight.
I like what I'm seeing so far. Doing such a great job.
You know, when I was watching Walking Dead, I think it was season 7, when the king came out with this pet tiger, I was so hyped, man. It's just something about tigers. Sagat has one now too, right? I think
He does.
it's like a trend. I think Kazumi was first though. But if you count the comics, I guess Walking Dead is first.
Yeah, I guess so in that regard.
But in the setting, we've had this tiger in there from the beginning.
Well, yes, I mean, Heihachi has had that tiger on his back since the first Tekken, right?
Right?
Yeah, since
Correct.
the first Tekken.
So I guess we might be first, actually.
You guys might be the first one to actually have the tiger, yeah?
Good wall pressure. See if no. Second I say something is jinxed.
Fight.
Jin here looking to make it happen. Talus cut is really reserved. Just waiting for a mistake. There it is. Good launch.
I know you handle a lot of the production and dev stuff for Tekken when you actually get putting together stuff for the guest characters. So I know you did pretty much the voice acting session you were in charge of for Geese, right?
Geese, yep. I did the direction for that.
Are you going to do that for Negan as well?
You betcha, man.
Oh man, I can't wait. That's going to be sick. So you guys have confirmed that the actual actor that plays Negan is going to be doing the voice, right?
We're hoping. We're hoping.
We're hoping. All right.
It's still in the works. He's actually one of my favorite actors too. I used to watch Supernatural.
Ah, okay.
And he was the dad, John Winchester.
Yep.
But Negan, man, he's such a good fit for him. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. He's got so many good lines. It's gonna be tough to put in the game though.
Yeah. So finally, we're gonna have our character that Americans use to fight against the Koreans.
But imagine, I get to write some stuff for him to say.
Oh, the lines?
Jeffrey Dean Morgan.
That'd be sick.
I can make him say like whatever,
You could tell him to. You could tell him to tell Aris to get out of the house more.
I should. We could put that in a bonus line. I probably have them all day anyways. I might as well put in some
Might as
stuff
well.
like
Harry,
that.
can you say this real quick?
Can you say butt hash, please?
That'd be hilarious. All right, who do we have here? Is this no, wait, it's not Kagemaru, right? Oh, really? Oh man, Masakari made it pretty far in this pool, so Kagemaru going back to Josie here in this particular matchup.
It's gonna be hard to put a beating on your senpai like that, you know?
Yeah, I mean, oh yeah, they actually.
He might get a bad seed in a Master Cup,
He's
right?
Have to be careful. Well, his team won last time, so we'll see.
And he was the clutch, right?
Yeah, it was 5-0 for his entire team in the grand finals.
Round 3.
We're tied up on rounds right now.
Fight.
Nice launch. That sidestep uppercut to the wall. Ducking low. Good backdash, avoiding.
Uh-oh. Has a chance. I mean, he has a sliver of lifeline, but he's going down.
Boom.
If you guys are tuning in still right now, you're watching Around the World. I know it's getting kind of late wherever you're at, but thanks for tuning in for the entire day of Tekken. We have a few more hours left. We haven't started our top 32 yet, but thanks for watching. And I want to give a special shout out to the guys in the stream chat that are still watching and chatting with us. And Z, especially Z, helped us in a big way. Z and Twitch for the English stream. So thank you guys for helping us continue with this good action that we have going on. Look at that. He's working on a slew. Okay, Masakari staying alive. 2 rounds each.
Final round. Fight.
Kagemaru looking for an opening.
I feel like it's really tough, especially the way that Masakari plays. He's very stationary. You know, he's not going to duck randomly.
Right.
He's just going to kind of wait for those opportunities. Is this a 1-1 right now? Oh, wow. So it is 1-1. So Masakari putting on the fight here. This is the final round. Yeah.
Or Leech in Japanese from the Mahjong, right?
Is he going to get him? Oh, the block.
Ah, no opening.
Oh, the counter hit.
Plus frames.
He's going to have to be careful. Oh, my God. He's trying to parry it.
Oh, not enough.
It's over.
Wow. You think
Masakari was able to beat Kagemaru.
Was that the senpai factor? He was investing in his seed for a Master Cup?
That's crazy. Because, like, okay, so it's like, you win my tournament, now I beat you. Oh, man.
He's like, you get this, man.
That's crazy.
You understand, right? You know, you can go 2-2, but you can't win this.
Yeah. You have no team here. Wow. So Masakari just eliminating Kagemaru from contention in the tournament. And was that loser's final? Okay.
Masakari, he's actually running this tournament too.
Yeah, what happens if he makes it in the top 8? Who's going to run the tournament?
Matsuda-san, I guess.
Oh yeah, you're right. He has a good support team here.
Round 2. Fight.
Brian Mirror? What is this?
Tachi Muso.
Tachi Muso.
I don't know. Is that what you said, Farp? Tachi Muso?
Itachi Muso.
Hitachi Muso. Muso means like invincible. I don't know what the Hitachi part means unless he's from Ibaraki Prefecture or something. Playing very compact. Oh, chopping elbow. Ah, Itachi. Itachi Muso. Okay, Itachi is like a ferret.
A ferret?
Yeah.
Round 3.
Ferret Muso?
Fight.
He likes ferrets, I guess. I don't know.
So.
I have some Itachi at my house, actually.
It's a common pet here in Japan, right? Or I don't know about common.
Not so much. Not
Okay.
like the U.S. I know in California, in some places they're banned, but my image of the U.S. is there's a lot, you know. And here's some trivia for you. Both the Harada and I each have a kid with the same name as a Tekken character.
You're asking me the question?
No, it's a trivia.
Oh, yeah. I don't know if the fans know, because you guys usually don't talk about that on stream or
I'm
online.
not gonna say which name.
Yeah. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, you want me to answer?
I'm not even gonna say boy or girl now.
Yeah.
KO.
I think that's cool too, though.
Round 4.
It's really cool that you you named your kid. I'm trying to think of the worst Tekken character name. Yoshimitsu.
Zafina.
Your kid is Yoshimitsu.
Kunimitsu,
right?
Kunimitsu.
Kunimitsu and Yoshimitsu.
Nah, I've never Kunimitsu, no. It's like The Kunimitsu people are the most fanatic, you know?
Well, they were. And then they finally got Kunimitsu back, and then I think Jun Kazama for a while was a crazy one.
So you lay in the Ana players, you know, take note. You gotta participate if you want to see your characters back again.
So your son is named Yoshimitsu, and Harada-san is named Slim Bob, right?
Right.
I like it.
That would be cool. A Japanese dude named Slim Bob.
It's
like a rapper or something.
Yeah, Slim Shady Bob. Yeah, I don't know which one of those two won. It was one of them.
Dude, Top 2 was such a tight game, though. In the all the characters we had, and
yeah.
those kind of original ones like Slim Bob.
It was crazy. You guys kind of really went in with the...
Sebastian was there, too.
Really went in with, the, I guess, the fan service for those characters.
You know, Harada's pissed. He was like, you all just need to shut up. I'm going to put everyone in, and then, like, no more complaining.
Well, I mean, I'm trying to think who you guys didn't have in now. You guys pretty much had everybody.
He had Gandu, right?
Yeah, Gandu was in
We
that
even
game.
had Miharu, I think, too.
Yes. And she was a different character.
We didn't have Gon, which some people point out. That
well, yeah,
licensing
that's also a licensed character, so...
Wang was there. Baek-to-san was there.
Snoop Dogg was in there.
Everyone. There aren't any legacy characters that weren't in there, are there? I don't think.
Not that I could think of. You had Ogre, True Ogre, Devil. No, you didn't have Devil. You had Angel, but no standalone Devil. There was no standalone Devil. All right, loser semi. So we have Project Runaway versus Masakani Jin.
Oh, this is Project Runaway?
Yeah.
Dude, in Japan, I wouldn't even know he came from the States.
Yeah, you gonna tell?
But dude, man, just talking about Tag 2 and the lore and all this, I don't see how Harada does it. You know, he's been here longer than I have. I've been on the team maybe, what, 18 years? And I still forget shit all the time about, you know, way back when for Tekken 4 or 5, DR. Even the Misha Master, we have to go back and
go to the archives
sometimes.
Boot up the game. And you're like, oh, it is in the game. Oh, that's weird.
We're all getting old.
I have a weird knowledge base of old Tekkens. I really like the game. I study the game a lot. So
well, the scary thing is, like, Harada didn't writing this shit down, so if he ever...
It's all in his head?
Yeah, if he ever quit, man, we'd be screwed.
Nice.
I think that's what he means to do. He's
Job
like,
security?
I got the lock box here.
Okay. So, I think you guys mentioned it before, but you guys do have, like, for the arcade, or for, I guess for the developmental side, you guys do have a method for the frame data, for, like, figuring out the frame data. It was, you guys called it, like, the black box or something like that, right? It was something like that.
What do you mean? The script?
Not the script. I don't know what it was, like a way to check it, I guess, like whatever your dev mode was for what the frame data was for certain moves.
I don't remember there was a name for it. I remember what you're talking about. It was on the dev kits when you go into the special menu.
Correct.
Yeah. I forgot about that. I used to look at that every day during Tag 2. Not so much anymore. You're right. I should get that on my desk now. Then Tekken is gone. I can just boot it up.
You know, it's always been a back and forth. I remember Harada has talked about, like, you know, maybe he would consider that if the fans really wanted it. But I mean, for the most part, I mean, it really kind of eliminates the discovery for learning how to play a game.
And I probably wouldn't have gotten into Tekken if there was frame data visible, because it feels like you have to be an expert on frame data to be in the game, right?
I think that's a misconception, though. You know, a lot of people think that you have to know frames, but you don't really know. You just need to know what works, right? That's really what frame data does. It enables you to know what works and what doesn't work.
Right, or if you get stuck on a certain character, right? Looking for openings.
Yeah. Oh, it's plus whatever. That's why I kept getting hit by it.
There's like, what, 100 moves per character on average? And there's what, you know, how many people in the game now? Are you going to learn all of the frame data for that?
Yeah, there are people out there that do, though. There are people out there that do. Oh, here we go.
Jingu was one of those guys.
Oh, yeah? He was a technician, a lab monster?
Oh, man. He was brutal. I was a senpai, but, you know, he didn't care. He's like, you're learning Tekken from me. I don't give a shit. We had a fist fight at the office before with him. I didn't, personally, with someone else.
Over Tekken?
Yeah, that's how.
Over a versus
That's how
match?
salty they get.
That's crazy. That's pretty crazy.
I miss the old days, man. It was like crazy. It wasn't this like corporate thing. It was like an actual game company and crazy shit like that. You go in the elevator, like the not the elevator, but the stairwells, and the drywall was like had holes in it from people punching and kicking it.
Wow.
They get like salty over design
Was this the old office?
Like that. Yeah.
Oh wow, I missed that office.
It was crazy back there. They let anyone in.
Yeah, you guys let me in. That was like the first time I got in there.
No, I mean like to work there.
Oh, to work there. Yeah. The good old days.
But all those kids are old now. Like Michi Master, he was like, I don't know, 18 or 20 when he joined. Now he's like close to 40, maybe even 40.
Here we go. Pushing, right into it. He landed right into it. But man, able to get it. And man, Masakari looking really good right now. I think this is probably the best I've ever seen him do in a tournament.
He's using his TO power.
Yeah.
He's like, you know, I run this tournament.
Yeah, everyone drops combos on this stage except for me.
You don't want to be seeded against Knee in your next tournament here, do you?
Get ready for the next battle.
He's doing well though. I just saw him at EVO as well. It was his first EVO event, so he was having a lot of fun. Yeah, it was his first EVO.
Oh, he's in a company now called Well Played,
Well
right?
Played, yeah.
Maybe they send him out with some other players.
Yeah, he was taking care of him.
I got to play against those guys next week.
Oh, yeah?
So,
you're going to like show up on their stream?
No, next weekend there's a inter-corporate
oh, so it's
tournament.
like an industry thing.
Yeah, or not even games, but like, you know, any kind of company.
Oh, that's cool.
I saw Well Played on the list. I saw Yamasa on the list.
Well, you know who those guys are.
Well, I was like, it's an inter-corporate among like non-game companies as well.
Yeah.
It should be just fun, chill, drink some beer, have fun. I look at the list and there's all these well-known Tekken players. Mimi's on there on one of the corporate ones.
That's funny.
What?
Oh, right into the jet up. We're able to get it. So Project Runaway finally on the scoreboard here. Gets the first round. Let's see if he's able to carry that momentum over against Masakari. But Masakari's been looking really, really strong right now.
Good sidestep.
This time getting the Hell Sweep, the follow-up here. Savage Sword pushing towards the wall here. What kind of mix-up are we going to see?
Good movement from Runaway.
This time getting the wall here. This is going to hurt. Oh, he dropped the combo. Oh, 1, 2, 4, and that should close it out. So just like that, Project Runaway up 2 rounds now. Kind of reversing the fate that he had earlier in the match. He lost 3 straight rounds to Masakari and no round brown.
Good duck. Now he's just kind of standing off. He's like, I'm up 2 rounds. I'm going to let him come to me.
Oh, he had a big opportunity there.
No combo.
I'm going to check the bracket to see where we're at. I'm sure it's getting interesting up until this point.
To the wall. Wall splat.
We're almost at top 32? Oh, thank you, Farb.
Takes it. So it's now 1-on-1. 1 versus 1.
Yeah, was it that 3 straight rounds too?
Yep. Looks like he's made the adjustment.
Yeah, reverse sweep of fortune here.
So this guy's from SoCal, you said?
Yeah, no, Central California, Bakersfield maybe?
Okay.
So,
what's Project Runaway mean, you know? Is there something behind that?
I have no idea. We'll have to ask him. The good thing is we can ask him in English and he'll probably respond to us in English.
Hey dude, I can speak Japanese.
There you go. You're our backup then.
You must know a little after all this time, right? You're like
I know enough, I think,
keeping it
to not get
in the
kidnapped.
back pocket so you can listen in on
Well, you see sometimes in
right?
meetings that I'll be like, I'll answer
like,
before
taking
the
notes.
translation. Yeah.
Harada did that with English for quite some time.
Oh, he's sneaky. He understands English really well. So I'm looking at Pool L, or Rip's pool, just to try to see if he's going to be able to do commentary. It looks like he's still, he's out of the tournament now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's out.
He's just chilling then.
Yeah.
Enjoying some strong zeros with Giuna.
Maybe, but they're gonna fill in for us once we get to our top 32, which should be exciting. I can't wait to get a front row seat for that action.
You know, I'm glad to see Giuna really getting into Tekken. He was an anime player, right?
Yeah, he streams it a lot too. I don't know if you watch.
Yeah, I do.
He does. But you guys, I mean, since you guys are both in Yokohama, you guys should at least play on NetPlay or something.
Yeah, I keep telling him he don't want to play me. Running away.
That's the style. You get the 1 win and you run.
Round 2. Fight.
sure it'd be a great learning session for you both, but he uses Paul. You might not like that.
I still am a barbecue though. I promised I'd invite him over and we do barbecue.
You know what you guys should do? You guys should teach little Majin Obama how to play. He's giving the Majin name, a bad rep.
He plays, he said. Not so much?
It doesn't look like it.
Pop off from Markman. Who does he play as? King?
I've seen him use Katarina.
Ah, that's right, Katarina said, right?
Well, it looks like he messes around with all the characters at least. All right, tied up
He
on
has
rounds.
a stream too, right?
Yeah, he streams as well. He focuses on a lot of games, so I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, Tekken's one of those ones where you have to kind of put time into it, you know?
Right.
Oh, especially if you don't have the legacy skill.
I've learned a new game recently, Dragon Ball Fighters, and after Evo.
Oh, yeah?
That's tough, man. I never played any anime fighters, so. The combos are so long. How do people remember all those?
They just do. It's just like, but you do the same one over and over, so eventually it'll be muscle memory, you know?
Tekken, you know, you got a few parts and you just kind of like swap them out. Those games, it's like studying for a test, you know? I feel like I'm in algebra class or something.
Yeah, at least you don't have to sidestep and learn how to sidestep against every character. Oh, nice block. Gets the punish here, going the other way. Mock breaker. I don't think he knew the 4-3 tech afterwards to go the other way. Good break. Uh-oh, here we go. This is Project Runaway's chance here. He might be able to close it out. Oh, he gets the low. He gets it.
Nice. He looks excited.
Yeah, he was super hype about that.
He's like, I don't care about my seed. I'm going to kick your ass.
All right, he's still in the tournament, of course. Masakari now going back to running the tournament. He gets to fully focus on that now.
Hey, Runaway. What's your name for, man? What is... Right. Okay, sorry. You're lucky I'm not Eric, so you would have had more fun with that. Thanks.
So keeping America's chances alive here at this tournament. Project Runaway just told us his name is a play on Project Runway, and then it became something like where he's like he likes to run away, but he's really bad at running away, I guess, in the game.
Yeah, I didn't see it, but
nah, I mean,
I guess you had to be there.
Yeah. Guess you had to be there at the time when he was playing someone else. It definitely not here. Oh, is it Sora and Project Runway? Okay.
What about Mark, man? I don't know if I ever asked you what that's
That one's easy. It's just my name is Mark, and I'm a guy. That one's an easy one.
So it shouldn't be Tanukana, but like whatever our name is in woman? Or
I mean, if people want to do that, it's easy. But anyways, we're going to get into this.
You got everyone doing that now. What from Atasa? He's called himself Madman now, right?
Yeah, I guess that was an easy conversion for him, right?
And your brother too, Alex, man?
Well, that was an early one because my brother's been playing as long as I have, so he's had that name for a while.
And even your daughter?
Yes.
Wow,
but
it's a family thing.
But she's not even a guy, but she puts man at the name. It's a family name thing.
Keep the guys away, right?
Yeah, maybe.
The online scrubs.
The scrubs.
The Tokyo scrubs.
Yeah. Oh, you can't wave dash. You can't date my daughter. Sorry. You can't light dash. Sorry, bro.
That's got to be a tough one, man. You knock on the door and it'd be like, all right, how many sticks you have?
How
None?
many sticks
You're a pad player? Get the hell out of here.
Get out of my house. That's pretty funny. All right, so this is loser's final of this pool then, right? Right?
Project Runaway versus Sora.
Sora. Hey, Farb, can you double check? Is this loser's final? So we have okay, this is the big one. So between Saudi Arabia and America, we might have someone making it to the top 32. Non-Japanese or Korean. This is good.
People have caught on to my player name because I've been used on the Twitch, you know.
Which one?
Mishimaikeru. That was handed down directly from Mishimaster.
Oh, it was a proper one. You got the coronation and everything.
Inducted into the Mishima clan. There aren't any other plays on. There's Mishimaster, right? And then Mishimaikeru, but are there any others?
There was a chance, or there was a time like back then when he was trying to figure out if it's Mishima Master or Mishima Star, right?
Right.
He was trying to figure out which one it was. Because I feel like he used both at one point.
Yeah, but it was Star for most of the time.
Yeah, Mishima Star.
Because that's how you pronounce it in Japanese anyways, so they don't... it's not Star as an English star.
Ah.
When you say Mishima Star, it's Masta. So
oh, okay.
He probably just fucked up the spelling, I think.
Yeah.
Or he thought Star was cool.
Star is actually really super cool.
I don't know if his English is that good though, so probably the first one. Brian just back to the wall.
Oh, nice whip punish there.
Man, this sword is really on point today.
Yeah, but he lost. Then when he lost to Masakari, and then I was like, okay, never mind.
Yeah, it must be the mirror match maybe.
Maybe, or this is the inexperience of playing against certain players, you know.
Good parry.
I played against Masakari in the past. Like,
Yeah.
we had a grudge match. Like, every event we'll go at it, and then we're tied now. It's like 1-1.
Oh,
Our sets,
I
yeah.
thought you were ahead.
No. He scumbagged me one time and he ran off. He's like, I gotta go run the tournament. He left. We only played one match that time too.
I haven't played him. I know if I lost, he'd talk shit the whole time. Good can.
Nice. He knew the punish.
To the wall.
Oh, and the delay.
Ouch.
Nice. Good stuff here. What's he gonna do with it? Oh, nice. Weibu pushes towards the wall here.
Weibu. Man, I love watching English streams. They have the coolest terminology.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like Japanese terminology and describing things, you guys call it by the proper names of the moves, or try to at least, right?
Right.
Yeah. We make up stuff. We make up stuff
That's
like
cool.
crazy.
Like, I don't know the name, but I don't give a shit. I'm just gonna call it something.
A lot of the names we call out for moves are made up. We don't really use the official names that much.
I remember I actually changed Wind God Fist later on because people were just
Yeah,
because
everyone's using Rising Uppercut. I think that was Tag 2 where you guys actually changed it to Wind God Fist and Electric Wind God Fist, right? Raijin Ken. Fujin Ken. So what is Soifu?
Which one?
The electric? What do you guys call it?
Saifu.
Saifu.
As in Saisoku fastest.
Yeah, fastest.
Fujinken.
Fastest Wind God Fist.
Yeah. Nice parry to start that off. It's gonna go to the wall. Savage Sword, you called it?
Savage Sword. I don't
Is
know
that
if
the real name?
in the move list, I think. Yeah.
I think I made that one actually.
Look what you did.
Yeah, his karate style was 4.
Yeah,
Tekken
4 and
4.
5. Yeah. He didn't have Savage Sword until 5 though.
So that was 5, right?
Yeah.
Then that was me. It gets tough, man. Like when I have to make new moves, I put something on it that I thought was really cool, and I'd put it on another character like years ago.
Well, you know what's the crazy ones is like if you look at Eddie and Chrissy's move list, they have the names are in Portuguese, right?
Right.
That's crazy. So they were not in the beginning.
They're kind of half-assed though. I was talking to Koshiba, the guy who made the Japanese names for that, and they weren't really checked by a Brazilian. They were just like, dictionary, this word, dictionary, this word.
You guys,
Boom.
okay.
Here we go.
You guys pretty much Google translated it.
I think a lot of the real techniques were named, after their proper names.
Okay,
so.
gotcha. But the weird moves that
Like
are
one is like sundial, I think, was just something that he made up.
interesting. I'm sure a lot of the fans would like to know all this cool behind the scenes stuff. Do you have anyone from the development team from 3 still or no?
Yeah.
Yonemori
main
is from 3,
programmer's
right?
from like Tekken 1.
Okay.
The main programmer, Hijiya. Well, he's kind of not the main programmer now, but still on the team.
I'm gonna spend my Monday or Tuesday walking around your office asking all kinds of questions.
Yonemori-san was from the first tag, I think.
Ah, okay. Yeah, I know he's working on the mobile Tekken game right now too.
He's been in Vancouver for like, what, a year or 2 now.
Really? Oh,
The
man.
dude doesn't speak any English, too. I don't know how that's working out. He's, man, a brilliant designer.
Oh, I agree.
When I joined as a designer, I think I did a bit in 6, but really started from Tag 2.
Yeah, Yonemori-san also did Soul Calibur, right?
Yeah, a bit. But he just taught me so much, man. He was a really brilliant designer. And it's not like, lecturing. It's like he asked you one question about some design decision you made, and it's like, oh. And then you instantly
And then it
know
turns
what he's
into
trying to
something else,
say,
right? Yeah.
Good moves here from Sora.
He's trying to continue the lead. I mean, Project Runaway's going to have his work cut out for him because right now, I mean, he's close to putting it to one of those situations where he's going to have to win 3 straight rounds.
Well, I think Brian's a character that we saw a lot really early on, and a lot of people are kind of used to the character.
Yeah.
Kind of like Dragunov,
Oh, it's not looking good. He's now in a situation where he's going to have to win 3 straight rounds just to tie it up. He's going to have
Could this be the end of America?
Might be America's last hope. We'll see. But the breakdown's coming. Maybe he'll power him up. We'll see. Oh, Orbital. He's not falling for, Sora not getting clipped by any of those.
No chopping elbow, huh? Or that 3LK that people like so much with Brian?
Oh, you mean Snake Edge?
No, no.
3LK down 4-3.
Sorry.
Yeah, the Snake Edge.
One LK.
Ah, okay.
That little chop and kick?
Yeah, the hatchet kick, that's 214K, or LK.
No, no, the simple, like the one LK that people use to just kind of chip away.
Oh, just the one, oh yeah, you're right. Down back 3.
He isn't using hatchet might either.
No, he hasn't really used it at all. I don't know why, but he has a
He's
sliver
like,
of life left. He's gonna have to do something. Oh, do it! Oh, he whiffed it. Oh man, just out of range. And Sora, defensively sound. He was very, very ready for that. Sora, of course, moving on. He's gonna make it out on the loser side. Is that it? Are we done with? So that means we're pretty much set for our top 32 then. This is great stuff. So I believe we were a little bit behind, but now we're trying to catch up. But we're going to have to go from 32 to 16, of course, and then down to our final 8.